Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Bousian Chronicles. Last we left off, got some more information about your transforming book situations. Talked to an elderly monk by the name of Sidon. From him, he offered you a payment, a form of payment to go deal with the issue. Would also give you extra money for bringing back the actual copies of the books. With that, after your fun-loving cleric decided to try to push for more answers.
That face, though.
The old man did not take kindly to it. And after some exchange words between Seiravis, Nylamine, and the monk, you were all escorted out of the building with your stuff quickly behind you.
Gently.
Still quickly.
I know. I didn't realize that monks had cell phone service that they could get communications like that fast. I was not aware of that.
It is a very
And an army.
well acoustic based castle.
Yeah. Keep down.
After that, you all met up with a couple people in the inn. Ended up getting another job offer for the same thing. And went to sleep for the night.
Yay, long rest.
Don't tell
You all wake up. You all wake up in the morning, and the day is yours.
What are we doing? No, I know what we're doing, but what are we doing today?
The day is yours.
We're waking up, doing whatever we want.
Literally. You're welcome.
I'm gonna go get breakfast.
You actually, yeah. For the three of you, you don't know that breakfast is on the house with the price of the room.
I feel like I would just assume that.
No, not in these times.
We didn't go to, like, a Continental Inn or Marriott.
The only reason that's happening now is because of the meeting that's going on. A lot of the people in the meeting are in this, so they get free breakfast.
Wow.
Okay. Well, I guess I will go and order breakfast. Or attempt to order breakfast. Or sit down at a table. I don't know. I'm just gonna go sit down at a table. Forget that.
Forget breakfast.
It's like,
Forget
screw
it,
breakfast.
I'm done.
I'm going to the table.
This is too hard!
This line is too long.
You go down and you just go sit at a table. Or you try to order something.
What time is it?
8 a.m.
I'll go to a table
this morning.
and wait for one of these crew to come down.
I would come down.
Well, you two were in the same room, so.
Oh, were we really?
You
Yeah.
bunked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Changes something. Do you want to go get breakfast?
But I'll watch you eat breakfast.
You're not gonna eat?
I might.
Can't you, like, you do magic-y stuff, right? Can't you do, like, some mumbo-jumbo, check the food for poison thing? Is that something you can do?
Well, I'm not really equipped to do that. I don't really have the right stuff.
Oh. Can Seiravis do the food check mumbo-jumbo?
I don't know.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Where's my notes about that?
The mumbo jumbo.
Isn't that what it was themed?
It was the. If we must go back to the notes,
Of course.
right here. You reckon? You reckon?
Apparently we're in Kentucky now.
Hating on reading, no mumbo jumbo. Yep, 2 minutes.
I think they want to get lit up.
So yeah.
I'm assuming Seiravis would already be awake.
Yes, very much so.
So yeah, Seiravis is awake. Nothing eventful happened in the night.
We were supposed to keep watch.
No, he had a nightmare.
To keep watch.
Even if something eventful happened, I probably wouldn't know.
You're probably the most perceptive person in the group.
No, I'd be asleep.
Doesn't mean you're not the most perceptive person in the group.
I'm still asleep.
My
Did Lena
PP is
Seiravis share a
low.
room?
Yes.
Huh?
Okay, then. Okay.
Hmm?
That's what I thought.
It was you two and them two.
What? I
Oh,
asked if
okay.
I forgot.
It was two beds.
I'm pretty sure this is meta, but didn't you have an extra bedroom?
Yep. It's calling all's good.
All in all, it's good.
She doesn't know him.
I don't know anybody.
So what's everybody doing?
You were calling. I don't know. You're too many people.
Okay. Yeah. So what are you doing? Like, are you?
I'm probably getting
Even,
up.
I was gonna say, are you even still in the room and like?
Yes.
wakes up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still in it.
Okay. Yeah. When Lena gets up, she'll be like, so. I guess I'll go see if the others are awake then, or.
If you have a minute, there are some things that I would like to discuss with you.
Okay.
So seeing as I don't have a lot of people here to so much cover for me, sometimes it's necessary for me to take on like a different appearance.
Okay.
And when I do that, usually is to basically separate myself from handling and dealing with people that I normally maybe not deal with. I usually keep you out of this just in case it's maybe underhanded people. But seeing as it seems we're going to be doing a lot of this traveling like this without me having servants to cover for me, that'll have to kind of fall on you.
What do I need to do?
So I put on the hat and I look like Prescott. So I become.
So Lena's like.
So it's like I'm an older human with like a white beard.
She's like, this makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, but it's also kind of neat, but also.
Well, it's still me, but sometimes like this person here I created.
She's
actually,
gonna poke you. Like,
it's still me, but like you poke
like,
through like his stuff. He's still my build, a little bit. He's a little more pudgy than Seiravis is.
Okay, so what would I need to?
Well, for instance, the half-orc that we were speaking with last night, he was expecting this man.
Oh.
And I changed the appearance from the hat to make me look like Colin. All's good. And which is
She's just like, what?
still a human, but
do I know?
he's got like the handlebar mustache and brown hair.
She's gonna laugh at that.
So he's a little bit different. He's like, and this man, I actually have another room that this man rented
What?
yesterday before we came here.
Well, what? Well, why did you do that?
Because I took the book from the library.
You took a book from the library.
Yes, during the confusion, the people downstairs were hoping to get this particular book.
Oh. That's what they're looking for.
Yes, they were wanting this book. Well, the man downstairs doesn't know that I have it.
Ah.
So, seeing as I have it, I kind of didn't need him at that point. But there may be times where I need to be this person. And if I need to be this person or the other person, then I need somebody to explain maybe to Nylamine and Talia why I'm not there.
I can do that.
Okay.
You
That's
know,
good.
you know, it makes me a little nervous, but if you need to do whatever, you need to do, then I trust you.
Well, some things, like I said, I don't want to necessarily be associated with personally and then coming back on my house.
I mean,
But-
that makes sense.
But being as I'm kind of here without, my normal assistance, and I've already, ran into a contact for Prescott and for this gentleman, and I changed my appearance back to normal and take the hat off.
It's just like, oh, thank God, it was very awkward talking to you like that.
But yes, I just, I wanted to let you know. I mean, I trust you with this, and I trusted you with it before. I just didn't want to have you mixed up maybe into things that you didn't necessarily need to or want to be involved in.
Well,
And I'm sorry to put that on you now, but I really don't have other choices.
I appreciate you telling me, even if you didn't before. I'm just glad that I know now, at least.
But, shall we, downstairs for breakfast?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Lena will go to their room first and see if they're there, and then if they're not there, then she'll go down. She'll just assume that they're down there.
We're not there.
Where are you?
We're downstairs.
That's what I said.
Yeah. You knock on the door. There was no response.
She'll go answer.
Sorry, I was actually going back and actually writing the notes of who you were to certain people.
Like, that's what I did with Hayes, and having to write down what name that she was with the cook and the
So,
Sir Collins and
are you following her?
No, I was just going downstairs.
Okay. But you're both going down.
we're both
Yeah,
going downstairs.
so-
Yeah.
She stopped by the room. I was just
Both
like,
of you see.
Are you following? No, I'm just going downstairs.
I didn't know if you were staying in the room. Was my question. So if you guys both sitting down there, you see Seiravis walk down first, and then about a minute later, you see Lana come down afterwards.
Good morning, Talia.
Good morning.
Morning, Nylamine.
Morning.
Sleep well?
I think so.
He said that's good.
It's been a whole week. I can't remember.
I'll look around. How many people?
People are still trickling in. No familiar faces that you see from the previous night.
Okay. Yeah, I vaguely remember. I'm not positive. As I sit down to eat. Wasn't that priest from the town I can't remember on the border with the children? Wasn't she here?
Kinua.
Yeah, that's the one. Quinoa.
Kinawa.
She was here.
Kinua.
She was here last night.
Yes, she was.
I wonder if she's still here. Is she still here?
I don't know. I think it was just
See
strange.
no familiar faces.
I think it's just strange that
You can make a perception check if you want.
that a priest would be here from some small village like that
I did
and
think
turn
that.
up at what is rather a rather nice establishment.
Maybe she's here for that meeting.
I feel
But,
like that would be rather weird for
A small
a very small town priest.
I do think that is strange as well.
It's very odd.
Hey, I don't know nothing about any of this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I was just wondering. I don't know any of it. I'm not sure why she would have been here either. I'm kind of surprised you didn't ask about the children.
You know, that was a good point. Where is she? I gotta ask her children.
Looks like we have our mission for the day.
Well, I mean, if we do see her again, I would like to ask her what's going on, what she's here, because that is a little interesting.
Who's at the bar?
You see a very young looking. You see a very young looking human. It's very slightly pointed tips, so you're not sure if it's a half elf, but definitely looks more human. Maybe a second generation half elf.
Okay, does it share features with the guy that was there last night?
A half elf?
Yes.
A half.
A half who elf.
A half who elf.
What?
I'm not sure. I mean, you know what she looks like. You could possibly ask that gentleman over there.
Okay, I go ask the gentleman. Where do we get breakfast? Do I get breakfast up there too?
Yes, so he would probably speak to the same man.
I go to the gentleman.
You walk up and it's this fairly, definitely younger than you, but looks fairly young to be working at a bar. You see him walk, and he is very, very light-skinned. Has his hair, blonde hair, pulled back into a single ponytail. Ponytail runs almost halfway down his back. Very, very thin. Wears pretty baggy clothing, and you walk and he goes, yes, is there something I can help you with today, ma'am?
Yes. Can we get 4 breakfasts, please?
Oh, of course. Are you all looking for just a regular one, vegetarian?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're all good. I think we're all good on the regular breakfast.
Okay, then I'll make sure that they come out with an ample amount of meat, especially for someone of your physique.
What's that supposed to mean?
And,
Just kidding. Just kidding.
You're more built than I am, and like you blaze and the clothes just dangle.
You just gotta start small. Start with like 5-pound weights and work your way up, okay?
You mean like chicken weights?
Chicken weights?
Like you lift up a chicken.
Yes.
Okay.
But do like 1 chicken at a time. And then go to 2, and then 3, and then you'll get some muscles.
Okay, I think juggling. I mean, it sounds more like a circus act than a workout.
It works though. And then I flex my muscles. Also, there was this lady.
There are plenty of them. I see like maybe 5 here around sitting at the table.
I didn't write down what she
2 of them are at the same table.
What? What her name was?
Oh, I don't
Oh,
remember
what she looked
like. I didn't write it down. Well, she looked like this.
Very descriptive.
Roll to
She
see
looks
if
like
Talia
an old
remembers.
priestess.
Make a
looks
history check.
She looks like an old priestess lady.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's bad.
It's not a hard DC. It was only like a week or so ago. You can get a gist of it.
So I give him a gist of it.
You know, it's she's about middle-aged. Another half elf. She has.
So she's middle-aged. She's a half-elf.
You don't have to repeat it back to me. I'm letting you know so you can write it down.
Oh, okay. hold on.
Talia.
Middle-aged. Hold on, I'm writing something down.
Her name was Elrilla.
I know what her name was. I just couldn't remember what she looked like.
Oh, she looked like an old woman. She was a priest. She was a priestess of Seleucia.
No,
She wasn't that old.
I was getting there, okay? So yes, she looked like this and she looked like that, and she was a priestess from this little town in nowhere, and we rescued some children there.
It was Kiona. Kinua, haha.
We rescued some children, and I was just wondering if the children are doing good. So did you see her around?
Well, I just got here maybe about an hour ago, so you would have to ask my father. What?
What's your father's name? Bartender.
His name is Jiren. In case you were wondering.
It was Jiren.
Not here, it's not.
I did not write it on the right page if I wrote it wrong.
No, wait a minute. That's right. You pronounce your G's with a H, so it's Hiran.
It was a J.
Here. Oh, sorry, guys.
I need to get me a beholder mini.
No, Army of Fairies.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Die, pixies.
So his name is?
Jiren.
How do you spell that?
Jiren.
J-I-R-E-N. Wait. Okay, and your name is?
Sylvester.
How do you spell that?
Really?
Sil.
Sylvester.
V-E-S-T-E-R.
E-S-D-E-R.
You should have just
Okay.
started doing ELNNO and just see how long she wrote.
And I'm
Hyphen.
just because I'm curious. How old are you?
Are you hitting on me?
No, I'm just curious. How old are you?
I'm old enough.
No.
He's old
Okay, but
enough.
listen.
He's old
My
enough.
dad owned a bar, and I'm just curious when you started working here.
I went here for maybe a year now.
That doesn't tell me how old you are.
Well, you asked how long I was working here.
No, I asked how old you were.
And then you asked how long I was working
Okay,
here.
well now can I know how old you are?
Old enough to be working here +1.
Did we need anything else?
No, I believe that just about covers it. Unless you would like to last the young man out.
No, I just want to know how old he
He
is.
seems a bit interested. He said he was, and I quote, old enough.
No, I don't swing that way. Trust me, it's not like that.
I'm not sure he does either.
We'll just be expecting our breakfast. And I'm
You should
gonna
be out shortly.
we'll walk back to the table. Well, that was eventful.
It was very entertaining. Thank you so much.
She's not here.
She's not here.
We
or
have
at
to
least he
find
doesn't know.
Jiren.
Oh, that's okay. He'll be working this evening. Possibly should be around. Are we
It's his dad.
sticking around for another day, or are we trying to leave today?
Do we need to stay? Where are we going?
Um,
We're going to that shop, right?
Yes, I believe it was the Amber Dune
Yes.
bookstore in Pachapabapa,
It's in. I got it right here. Yasuna.
Yasuna.
That was
some
very
weird
close.
names.
Oh, no, I cut it down because that's what it was supposed to be.
Yasuna. And then we have to speak to Corvala.
Huh?
I mean, to see Corvala.
Corvala, yes, the jagged tooth woman who runs the shop.
Is there anything that you needed to stay here for? Or that you think that we need to do before we
This is
leave?
what
Because
the-
you know
the
this
name of
place
your
better
town-
than us,
the town you're
obviously.
currently was supposed to
I
be.
would like to, if at all possible, I would like to stop by a shop. There is some, a few things that I would like to get, and a few things I would like to check on to see if they have.
Alright.
But other than that, no, I think we're good. Does everybody have, like, potions and such? Are we good on such things?
Goes through her bag.
have
I have one.
2. I have 1.
I have one.
Okay.
Plus, I can do some
Do you think,
Healy stuff.
do you think we need more, or...
Well, depends. Are we planning on dying today?
I don't know. It's that's the point. I mean, I feel like that's the point. Since we've all met, I mean, we've
I
had
feel like we've almost died every day.
yes, we've had quite a few adventures.
Well, then we
so
should
I'm just-
probably
we
get
should
at least
pick-
one more.
I was going to say, maybe we should at least get 1 more. for
okay,
each
let's
of
see if
us.
they've.
Specifically, just one.
No. 1 for each of us.
I only have 88 gold.
I'm sure
We could probably.
I've never had. That's all I've had.
Yes, we have not been paid for anything yet.
Yep.
That's all I have is just
Oh, yeah,
88.
that's right.
We found 37 silver in a cave with some.
I've got
old people
14. I've got 79.
and children.
Oh, look at you balling!
I know.
I have earned.
Well, that's because you're the rich man.
You have a good bit.
I have. and
You
one.
keep coughing. What are you saying?
I believe I had something with her. Shall we go to the shops then?
Oh, I did have one
161.
question. You mentioned a Prescott the other night, like last night. Is that one of your servant people who helps you get dressed?
No, he's just an old acquaintance of the family.
Oh. I just figured you had them in every single town, so.
No, not servants like that. I mean, I'm, have influence, but in here I don't have any more influence than any other noble would.
Are you sure?
Yes, I mean, we don't keep a place here, it's...
Oh, so if you kept like a mansion palace thing, you would have servants?
Probably, if we kept an establishment here. And
You should get an establishment everywhere then.
That
That
would
would
be-
be awesome.
That would be
a
expensive.
lot of work, though.
Expensive.
I mean, hey, I had to get dressed by myself, so you know.
Yeah,
I know how
mean,
that feels.
and as you can tell, I'm wearing the same thing I wore last night.
It's.
Well, why
Do you
don't
just
you
not
change
know
it?
how to get dressed?
Do you need
Boots are tough.
Do you need help?
Well, we can help you with
There's
the
so
boots.
much-
Wait, I can tie your shoes
There's so
for
many
you.
laces.
She can get
So
one shoe
many
and I get the
laces.
other one.
Look, I'm quite good at tying
they're still good.
shoelaces.
They're still good. We just
I've only
don't
done it
stop.
for you most of your life.
Then
I
you're
can
gonna
still tie
start.
your shoes.
Listen. If you don't change your clothes and wash them, they're gonna get stinky.
Oh, but they're perfectly fine. I didn't do anything yesterday except get tossed out of the palace.
Okay, but what happens if you keep getting tossed out of palaces?
We'll deal with that when it happens.
You need to teach him
Are
how
you
to put
really
on
not
his
going to
shoes.
change your own clothes? She's literally looking at you like.
Some things it's just not worth doing. It's like I will only stoop so low, Lena.
What is that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying, let's go shopping.
Oh, right.
Rude.
Let's go.
Do you even know how to do that?
I don't even know if I've.
Well, as long as you are there to hand the men the money and hand me back the change, I don't understand what the problem is.
These are like basic human functions. Creature functions. I don't know what the correct terminology would be, but Talia would.
Would you?
What do you?
Oh my
Basic
god.
human
Everyone,
interaction.
bye. Bye.
These are basic human interactions. How could you get through life without them? I don't know. I just do it. I go, Lena, pay the man, and she does it. But I don't understand.
You know, he just tells me what to do, and I just do it. I mean, he's not wrong.
But what happens if you're away?
Then I will
Then
figure
he has a
it
servant
out.
to do it for him.
What happens if the servants are away?
Then he figures it out.
Heaven forbid.
I guess he will never change his clothes. As that happens.
Clearly.
It will get figured out.
Okay, so this is day 1 of the clothes.
This is day 1 of clothes.
Seiravis finishes breakfast and gets up.
Yeah.
Alright, as you all finish your breakfast, what do you all do?
I'm gonna follow him. He's
go
going to go
shopping.
somewhere.
Same.
We're going to go
Go
shopping.
shopping.
I'm assuming you all are heading to the magic shop.
Yes,
Scoop-
I'm heading
Scoop up
to the
Felix
Felix
shop.
and I took Felix with me. I did not leave him out. I had the employees.
If you
He's
did,
with
then
me.
he was placed on top of all your stuff when you all got kicked out.
Yeah, I have
You're going
to.
to just need the bags and then
Otter. I found this in my kitchen.
I found this in my kitchen. It is yours.
It does not belong here. He has on a
It's
vest.
ruined so many jars of this raspberry jam.
Yeah. So I
Just sit, Otter.
He is very fat now and does not want to
Very
move. Yes, so I have him on my shoulder perch that he just dangles from.
Okay.
Dangles his little feet.
so we eat and we go
I
shopping.
will poof say it out and walk around with a seagull on my shoulder.
Oh,
because
she's a seagull,
She
isn't
was
she?
a seagull last time. So I'm just walking through with a seagull on my shoulder.
Oh yeah, because you have to like do the ritual all over again to change it.
Yeah, I haven't did it yet.
That's funny.
Alright. You go by and you start making your way out of the inn and making your way over to the market. You go by. Most people really don't care that you all have an otter and a seagull on your shoulders. You get that one person that's just like, what? Everybody else is like, okay, whatever. weird people are in town because of the meeting.
Weird people.
Oh, then the next question, is anyone looking at me?
No.
What about me?
No, not at all.
But I'm so pretty pink.
But I'm
You're
so
not
pretty.
No,
You're not uncommon.
Not like an otter on someone's shoulder and a seagull.
Not too many people tame seagulls. I am just a titan among mere mortals.
Okay,
Training
sure.
seagulls.
Sure.
Is that your hobby?
Yes, apparently. This shelter sayer.
Have fun, Sam.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
You're a professional.
Can your otter do that?
I feel like I don't want him to loop-de-loop. He'll hurt himself.
Yeah, he is chunky, isn't he?
Well, me man may be a little pudgy, but he's an otter.
My name is Moto. Yeah, you say it double.
I hate you so much.
Are we there yet?
I'm sorry, I was joking.
That's right. Anytime somebody says the word chunky, that song jumps into my head. I like
I like
a
a
big,
big. I like a
little
chunky.
all nice and round.
So funny.
And that scene of them dancing in the pool.
Yes.
So you all make your way out of the inn.
walking to the shop with this background music.
Music.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't even turn on the speaker.
Joe, could you turn on the speaker, please?
I can make it so, my lady.
Thank you so much.
We are professionals. Everything was perfectly ready.
Of course, of course. Why wouldn't it be?
Obviously, we know it.
You all make your way to the shopkeep, and it's fairly busy around here, just from the people coming in and out. You're more than just your standard more than just standard town people. Sorry. And you see most people are going to the regular item shops, and some people going to the blacksmith. You see some pretty finely dressed people come in and out of this shop called the Grand Isle. And you see them coming. They are more well and adorned. A lot of people wearing, military garb. You see some people that are dressed in some nice armor coming in and out. And this is what you can assume to be the magic shop.
Is this where we find potions?
They could possibly have something like that. They have arcane things. I mean, potions are more... I mean, there's a little bit of magic in them, but most of it's alchemy, but most practitioners dabble.
Well, I have no idea what to get from here, so... It's all you!
Inside, what do we see?
What do we see?
Sorry, I'm still dying. You all walk
It was
in.
not that funny.
Huh?
It was not that funny.
No, I'm still dying from the car ride.
Oh, jeez.
You all walk in and you see a very, very organized room. There are a couple of cases that along each of the sides. The center of the store is completely open, and you all can see from behind one of the side counters fixing one of the suits of armor is. You just see two arms sticking up fixing it.
Hello?
Hi.
Like, oh, hello, give me 1 second and I will be right there. And you hear the scraping of, like, wood on wood, and you see this, then hops up is about a middle-aged dwarven woman, who goes, Is there anything I can help you all with today?
Yes, I believe we are looking in the market. Do you have healing potions? Of
Oh,
sorts?
yes, I do. Those are on the other side of the store. Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
She hops down, and so she runs across, grabs another one, scrapes it on the bottom of the floor again.
Like every time it's just like, ugh.
Gets back up, opens up a drawer, and pulls out kind of like a drink carrier style thing. Pops out, and there's 8 of them. Just are you looking for one of each of you? So that'll be 4.
One for each.
How much are you asking for them?
Oh, just a standard. I'm only asking 50.
Okay.
Standard price.
Yes. We'll start with 4. Is there a discount if we're buying other stuff by chance?
It
For
depends.
9.
For 9?
What? Per one. Never mind. I'll go back to my corner.
What? What is going on?
Well, yes.
Telly,
Let's
you're
start with the
right.
4 right now.
Okay. What else are you looking to buy?
Do you have any scrolls or magic spells of sorts of the arcane nature?
I should do. Are you looking? What type of scroll are you in the? browsing for?
I'm kind of in the more of the dabbler, the lower end type stuff. I mean, I'm no master practitioner myself, but I like to dabble.
Well, do you know what school you're looking for? 'Cause that will help. Are you looking for like enchantments, evocation, divination?
Well, I'm looking for something as if I was to fall, for one thing, would slow me down and keep me from falling to my death.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I have one of those. I'm glad you're not asking for evocation. I only got a couple of those left.
That would be amazing.
Um,
But no, I'm not really. I mean, schools. I'm sort of all over the place school-wise. I haven't really decided where to hang my hat, shall we say. But I mean, really anything for first or second level. I'm not really sure how to do that in RP. For a beginner, nothing too fancy. I mean, I'm still very amateurish, I guess.
Of course. Let's see. So I got the one you're looking for. The transmutation spell Featherfall. I got that one for 60 gold.
Okay, I'm definitely interested in that.
Is there any? Do you know what else you're looking for? Any type of school?
Do you have anything like
Doesn't have to be
maybe?
specific. As long as I know the school, I can see what I got.
Yes. What would you have in enchanting? Let's go there.
Enchantments, you say? Let's see. For enchantments, I got. Were you looking like to charm somebody, keep them in place?
I was looking more like
Like
maybe I could.
give them a suggestion on what you're trying to do if you're looking at that kind of thing.
That actually could do me very well. That I would be interested in. But something that maybe I could imbue something with some magical essences.
For a beginner, I don't think I really have something like that.
It's magic weapons.
Tama's just like,
Magical weapon. Level 2.
No, I'm awesome. Shannon's also there.
I think
Like,
it's a little non-enchantment.
I may not be enchantment on
the character's a sorcerer. She don't do all this.
Give me 1 sec, see if I can find it.
transmutation. My bad.
Oh. It's like, that's where I got the mix-up from. You told me enchantments.
Yes, well, I mean, it does seem like something that would be enchanting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess. Well, I don't know. I don't make the rules.
Yes, and that's why I say I'm just a dabbler. I'm not real good, but does seem like it'd be something handy.
I actually have one more left of those. It's not something that we get quite often, so I don't get much of a stock in them. Like, if you're looking at these, I can sell you the Featherfall, and then the Suggestion, and Magic Weapon. Let's see, with that, For just those spells, you're looking at about 250 right there. Then if you want to add, I'll sell you 2 of the potions for free. So 350 for the whole thing.
350 for the whole thing. That sounds like a marvelous deal. I'm telling you. Do you have weapons? by chance?
Weapons, I sure do. What kind of weapons are you looking for?
Talia, Nylame, Lena.
What kind of weapons do you have? I like swords.
I like great swords. Hammers.
Oh yeah, great sword. I don't know if I can use my shield with that one.
You have to hold it with 2 hands.
You cannot use your shield with it.
No, I know that, but in character, she's
Tally's just
pondering.
squinting.
She's like, "Can you enchant
Are
weapons?"
there glaives?
See, so unless you're just looking for a basic enchanted, so getting magic weapons are going to cost you quite a bit.
Oh, I don't have that much money, so never mind.
Well, how much are we talking here?
See, if she wants any sort of magic and beauty, you're already looking at about almost 1,000 gold.
Yes, that might be a little too much now.
What about jewelry?
Oh, we can come back. It's not a
Yes,
problem.
jewelry. That's a good question.
My ring.
Let's see. Can I just loot my jewelry?
Excuse me.
See, I got a necklace or something, but that just lets you cast the spell. It's very limited.
Oh, what kind of spell?
How much?
Well, I can sell you. And she pulls out 3 different strings. One has one red glowing bead, and they all have different glowing beads. One has 1, one has 2, one has 3. She's like, for the 1 bead, I'm looking at maybe 300 gold. For the 2 beads, 400. And the 3 beads, you're looking at 600.
Now, are they, do you imbue them? Are they reusable, or do they just have a spell in them?
They have a fireball in them. It's a one-time use. I'm sorry.
Oh, that is.
That's why.
A very, very powerful magics.
Fire.
I feel a little uncomfortable, especially with you. I think maybe for now, and I feel terribly rude. What did you say your name was?
What does she look
My
like?
name is Anrin.
How do you spell that?
Anrin.
Say that again.
Anrin.
A-N-R-A-A-N.
I-N.
What does
Rin,
she,
not Ran.
Ran.
what does she look
My
like
bad.
besides middle-aged dwarf?
Middle-aged dwarves has red hair pulled up into 2 pigtails. Probably trying to make up for her getting up there in her years. A little chunky.
Chunky.
Definitely.
Oh, my name.
Definitely one of the shorter dwarves you've seen. And dressed
Yes, I
in
think
some
we'll leave
robes, nice
the
robes.
rather explosive things here for now. Possibly later, be interested. But we will take the lot of everything else you say. So we have a magic weapon, a suggestion, a feather fall, and 4 magic healing potions for 350 gold.
Yes, that is the deal we have made.
Okay, that works wonderful for me, and I will hand 350 gold to Lena.
And
You
Lena
can't
will
just
have
hand it to her.
Lena will hand 350 gold to her.
Okay.
I imagine at this point Lena is just like already reaching, holding her hand out for it.
You can't just. Okay.
Here, there is your healing potion.
Thank you. Much
You're
appreciated.
very, very welcome.
How much do I owe you?
Oh, you don't? Nothing. It's fine. Just when somebody tries to stab me, get in front of them.
Okay. Sure.
Charlie's like, I can do that.
I can take a hit. Let's go.
Do I get my healing potion?
Like I said.
Yes.
Like
yes.
I said, those spiders
everybody
were
gets
nothing.
1 healing potion.
Oh, why did I write 0?
Here's my eraser.
And I suppose that at this point we should probably go toward finding horses, I suppose.
Finding who?
So Andron, it was a pleasure doing business with you. This may be a long shot. You don't know anything about an Amber Dune bookstore, do you? In a town near here?
I'm not sure the name of the books. I don't dabble much in books. The most reading I do is the scrolls. I'm like, I'm not much of an enchanter, so I don't have the book knowledge. I just do mostly the resale. But I have heard of a bookstore just north of here. I'm not sure what it is.
Okay, well, we
I
just
don't
heard
need
that it was
how
a
much, so I
very...
can't tell you. What
We heard
the
it was an
name
interesting place to check out, and you being a savvy merchant such as yourself, we thought maybe you'd heard of it.
They were regular healing potions, right?
Mhm.
Yes. The 2d4 plus 2 variety.
Had to make sure.
Okay, well, you have a wonderful day.
You as well.
We will definitely check back in the next time we come through.
Oh, of course. I do like repeating customers.
It's a lovely time. And a marvelous shop you here. Good day.
Oh, I think I try to keep it nice and clean.
And he's already gone by the time she's
Bye!
Or,
Bye.
as you all are walking out, you see that as soon as you all walk out, she's coming out with a broom and sweeping up right behind you.
Oh my gosh. Magical weapon.
That's horrible!
What would you do? What does it do? A magical weapon. What would you do with that?
What do you mean?
What can they do? That just seems...
Are you talking about that spell thing he just got?
No, he mentioned, magical weapons.
No, I think that was a spell.
Well, he got a spell.
Because he got 3 scrolls and the potions.
Well, yeah.
You mean enchanted weapons?
Yeah.
Yes, they're weapons imbued with magical properties. They're sharper. You don't ever have to care for them. They don't break.
Sometimes they make things go boom.
Sometimes they guide your hand and make it easier, to strike your blows.
That's really interesting.
That's cool. We should work towards that one day.
Well, I mean,
But
if it hadn't
1,000
been just a little bit much for me right now. But possibly, if we do this job and play our cards right, the man did offer 1,000 gold.
Well, I think I'd like to get one of those one day. It doesn't sound too bad.
Sounds
So shall
great
we
to
get
me.
horses then and head for this town of which I cannot remember its name?
Yasuna.
Yasuna, that's the one. I actually wrote it down too.
I also wrote that down.
I also wrote.
But you see
I
how
can't
well that
remember.
worked. Horses? You want to get horses again?
Oh,
Well,
yes,
yes,
let's
I
get
had
horses.
it's a 2-day ride to get there.
Oh,
I miss
I
going.
just walk everywhere.
I don't feel
That's
like
like
walking
2
for
days
2
walking would be like, it wouldn't be 2 days, it'd be like a week.
I mean, that's what I've been doing for 10 years.
That sounds
let's get
absolutely,
ourselves
you
We're getting a
poor thing.
horse.
You poor thing.
Lena
Let's get-
looks down at you from above and grabs your shoulder and goes, "We are getting a horse."
Just one horse?
No.
Alright, let's get horses!
I'm sorry. No, we are getting horses.
With
Does,
the S.
does your otter
Yes.
wear a horse? Ride a horse?
Well, my otter rides the horse that I'm riding.
Oh, got it. Okay.
He
Alright,
does
so
not have his
on
own
our way to
horse.
horses.
He has a miniature pony.
That's what I was thinking.
Alright, so
He rides
The
a donkey.
otter rides a muskrat.
He rides a donkey.
so you all go and
He rides a beaver.
make your way to the northeast side of town, to where the gate is, and right by the gate is a saddle. And you see a human man goes, "Horse for sale! Horse for sale!"
We want some.
It's like
How
"Whoa,
much?
Over here!
What kind of horse are you looking for? A speedy horse or like a horse that can carry a lot of things?"
Yes.
Probably one that can
Both.
carry.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
I want the kind that doesn't bite.
Well, as long as you don't get, a donkey.
So I will literally like look at the horses, and the one who doesn't fight me at all is the horse that I will pick.
What do they look like?
Yes.
So if I have to roll some animal handling checks, it's going to go on until he's either out of horses or one of them.
So you look, and he has 4 different sections. So he has one that what you guys are used to are your riding horses. Next to that, he has his draft horses. Next to that, he has his donkeys, and then next to that, he has war horses.
Which
So
ones are the
draft
muscle
horses?
ones?
The draft horses is what Lena's going for.
Which ones are the muscly ones?
The draft horses.
Well, I got 2 muscly ones. I got the war horse over at the end.
Service
Those
is down
are
looking at the
pricey.
war horses.
And he goes, "Those are a bit pricey."
How much
And
are
then-
those?
Oh, those are 400 gold.
Lena's gonna
cheaper
look at.
options, please.
Then I have the draft horses here, which are going to be, they can carry a lot of things. And they're only going for 50 gold.
I want the buffest looking
Yeah, I was literally
50
Lena's like.
gold horse. There is.
Lena's looking at the biggest one.
All of us are just like,
We
oh.
want the sexy. We want the Channing Tatum. Bring out
Lena
Magic Mike.
Lena wants the tallest.
Prettiest.
If you look for the
tallest,
prettiest, you probably look
biggest
at the
horse.
riding horses.
I'm gonna look at the pretty horse and the riding horse.
She wants the buffest horse.
I want
That's
the
tallest
prettiest
fine.
one. Like it's gotta have.
It doesn't
some
even
hair,
have
so
to
I
be
can, like,
strong.
braid
It just
straight
has to
his hair
look
when we're
fun.
traveling. Normal thing.
Because
Like-
her physique is very.
Oh, but what do the draft horses look like? That's the
yes, sorry.
important.
Yeah, that's the
So-
important part.
So, most of the horses here are either of the light brown or more the gray skin tone.
I want a gray one.
I want a gray one too.
Uh-huh.
Dang,
You
we are
copied
just
me.
right on sync today.
I want a great one. I want a great one.
The draft horses have a little don't have a long mane, but it has some length to it, but not like your typical riding horse does. Definitely very trimmed back, more stylized, I guess. They sit a bit higher than what you're used to, and they can go pretty far. And then for you with your riding horse, you have
He's at the war horse.
you have a very
He's
dark
over there like,
brown horse with almost a silver type of hair, and it's a
That's what
very
I bought for like 5 gold in the beginning was the war horse.
no, it wasn't.
Was it really?
No, it wasn't.
It was an army horse.
It was a long mane brushed back and laid down to the right side of the horse. Probably comes back down to like mid neck. Friendly as could be.
How much?
For that one, 75 gold.
I'll take it.
Okay. 75 gold, and that'll come with the saddle. How far are you guys looking? How much food you all will need?
A lot.
We'll need some for at least a week.
A week? Oh, for a lot of you, for four beasts, of probably add silver, and they'll be fine.
That's fine. What about these two?
For the 2 that you're looking at about 50 gold apiece.
Okay,
I want
and
my big tall horse. Gray
what
horse.
what does the other one look like? What do they look like?
They are
They're
the
both gray.
there's two different colors, light gray or light brown or gray.
Did you want the gray one or do you want the brown one?
Lena's getting a gray one.
I'll take the brown one. Is the brown one smaller or
Oh,
bigger
yes, we're
than the
going
gray
down.
one?
We are very particular
Are
about our horses.
are you like taking like your eye level and doing this with it, or are you just taking a glance at it?
A quick glance.
Look about
You
the
said
same.
75 gold?
Alright, I'll take the brown one.
And you, sir, what are you looking at? Oh, you're looking at the walls.
Yes, what do we have here?
Lena's just like,
Well, they're usually the most trained.
Shaking your head.
So
Shaking her head.
with these horses, they are where the other ones have just a regular like leather saddle on. These have the leather saddle, but it has like tassels on the side and very groomed, almost already a braided mane coming back down. Very lean, bulky horse.
Are they black, white, palmetto?
They are they're it's a
Palomino,
black.
not palmetto.
I love Palomino.
It's a white horse, a black horse, but right where the legs meet the body, there are like almost white polka dots.
Okay. How is it acting with me?
It's not making a fuss.
Mind if I try to step up on it?
Sure, go ahead.
Alright, I'll climb up on it.
Make an animal handling check.
I knew you'd do this to me. Oh, that's a 2.
That's a 2. So you go and you're not used to the height of this horse. So you go and you're used to it. So like you put like your hands on the saddle, you put your foot through.
That's easy.
But you missed the hole and you hit the ground.
Is mine a boy or a girl?
Are you looking or are you asking the guy?
I'm gonna ask the guy.
Oh, that is most definitely a boy from this angle.
Yes.
You know what? No, fuck it. I'm gonna look. What is
Make
it?
a perception check.
It's a horse, and
Wow.
she noticed.
Wow. Wow. 7. Wow.
It's a boy.
It's a boy!
Oh, yes, and I will get up and dust myself off and prestidigitate
name
the
is
dirt
Trigger.
off of me as I
I
brush
renamed
myself
my
off.
horse.
And I will try to climb back up on him again. Did he skitter or anything?
No.
He just act like, okay.
He kind of just looked at you and was like, okay.
I'll be like, okay, fella, let's do this one more time.
Alright, now that you got your bearings, roll another animal hand check with advantage.
Oh, that's an 18 minus 1, so 7.
So you go and you ready yourself and you heave yourself up and you are now on a warhorse.
It's okay. So how's he doing? Is he doing okay with me?
Yeah. Like he's still tied up to the post, but like, he's just looking around, like looks back at you, he's like, okay.
I know. How do I look?
Magnificent.
I love his tassels.
They look very good.
He's
It's
the only
very
one with
fashionable.
tassels here. I know, right?
I love it.
But if I buy it, he's awfully expensive. If I buy him,
You have to name him if you
I
buy
have to take him. How about you name him if I buy him?
Why didn't you just name your own
I'm
horse?
gonna buy this horse.
Are you going to name it?
Yeah. Is there, since we're buying 4 horses, do we get a discount?
Sadly no, these get regulated by the king. I can't really budge on
Oh,
that
really?
price.
And how much for food and stuff do I need to fork over?
It was 1 silver for the lot of y'all.
For everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give him. I'll give him 2 silver, and we'll get 2 weeks worth of feed.
She's
Back
very
on
sad.
it. Yeah, I'll hand
She's
over the
just like-
400 gold.
The 400 is
Jesus.
400 gold and 2 silver.
Oh yeah, is my horse a girl or a boy? I didn't ask. She's gonna ask.
Yours is a boy. They only have male horses here.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm gonna. Oh, it's only male horses. Okay, I was gonna ask. Never mind.
Mine-
Yep, they keep the female horses to
To breathe.
the breed.
I'm gonna name mine Ash.
That's a good name.
You said I had silver here.
Hmm?
His name's Silver.
What's your horse's name?
Oh, what do you think? Reginald.
Reginald.
Perfect.
That's
Yes,
a beautiful name.
Reginald. Come on, Reggie, let's go.
I am so glad that you named the horse.
At least he knows.
And this is Trigger.
That is a fine name for your horse. Ash, Trigger, Silver, and Reginald.
Yes. He does seem like a regiment.
I feel
doesn't
very
he?
unsafe in this chair.
Why?
I'm pretty sure it's broken.
Yeah, I'll check the legs to make
It's
sure
okay.
they're tight.
Back to D&D.
All right. Thank you so much, good sir. Here is your money.
I'm gonna
Lena,
mount the
pay the
horse.
I
man.
was about to say I'm gonna. I know we'll pay
I'm
the
mounting
man.
the horse.
I am mounting the horse.
I'm gonna get
So,
on my
so
horse
you,
after
you
she-
you have so where you reach out normally, you look back and he's like behind you.
Yeah, she's probably just like.
Just pay him!
I did.
I say
He
as
is
I'm
paying.
climbing on the horse.
He did.
No, you need to pay him, not you give Lena and Lena pays him.
I mean, I don't mind doing that.
I feel like you're making this very complicated. I just give
But
her the
it's-
money,
it's
she
not-
pays for it.
It's not that hard. Yeah, it goes back to the horse.
Lena's gonna get on as soon as she's done paying the man.
Oh, y'all just make a quick animal handling check on me.
I'm
You
gonna use
just
this.
get on your horse.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I'm already on my horse.
I'm
You're good. You're good.
17.
But that was
Yeah,
a
you're
pain.
good. It was they're already trained horses. All you needed was like a 7.
I definitely got on my horse.
So where are we going? Anyone have a map? Should we get a map?
We're going to the north, to the city of Yasuna. It's
Yeah, but do we know
that way.
where?
Oh,
So we're just going that way?
The stable hand's like, if you're going to Yasuna, it's just follow the road. It's about a 2-day ride.
Yeah, see, that's what I
So
said.
that
I
way-
can add another horse to my
I thought that way was
collection.
north.
Mabel.
I know Maples. I love Maple.
I know.
You already lost your horse. Your horse is now going to be jealous.
No.
It's gonna fight you.
It's gonna fight her?
No, Maple's not gonna fight me.
I have horse stats.
All right, on the way.
He's just a riding horse too, right?
Alright, so do you all
No,
just...
we have giraffe horses.
I had a good clip. I mean, we're not.
Oh.
Maple? Or
No.
Your new horse?
The new horse. That's
Your new
different.
horse is a draft horse.
So it's different.
Maple's a riding
stats.
horse.
Okay.
I have a riding horse. I don't even know. You keep track of horse stats?
You can.
I have
Somewhat, yeah.
I have stats on my own Maple. Just
Um,
in case you never know.
So, do you all just go at, a calm walking speed, or do you go for like a full ride speed?
We're probably riding. I mean, I'm not gonna push the horses, but I figure it's gonna be like getting a new car. So
Everyone's riding.
So we're
Casual
probably in the beginning. We'll probably.
So you all take your horses very calmly over to the gate. The gate opens up for you, and you all start riding. Takes you about 30 seconds to realize y'all's horses ain't that fast. They are now about 100 feet ahead in front of you.
Who?
Seiravis and Nylamine.
We got slow horses.
That's alright.
We keep going.
Just like fight it.
That's okay. I mean, once
She stays in the back anyway.
once the gap spreads out, we're like 100 feet back. We'll check them. All right, Nylamine, slow down. Let them
What
catch
is my horse's speed?
40. Their horses are 60.
Ooh, fancy.
It's okay. He goes. So it's okay.
I mean, he's already faster than Talia, so we're good.
So you all begin riding for most of the day, and it's a fairly decent area. It's a bit woodsy, fairly dry land for being so close to the coast. And you see a couple birds. You see some natural wildlife, but most of them typically steer clear of the path.
Keeping a watch on the rear.
Make a perception check.
19.
19.
I'm utterly focused on riding this horse.
Make an investigation check. From the back, you it seems like a trail. Like you catch the wildlife, like come peek out, then just go back to the normal things.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't keep an eye out ahead. Too.
I'll make you a perception check next time. It for most of your day, you guys keep going. The sun begins to set. It's a fairly calm day.
Nice.
Dope.
So, do y'all want to stop and set up campfires soon?
I believe it'd probably be a good idea. Is there a good place? I mean, I don't maybe.
There's
know,
lots
maybe-
Lena's gonna look.
Is there cover?
Yeah, you're in a very woodsy area, so there's plenty of cover. It's flat land, so you can pitch a tent somewhere.
Does anyone
Lena will
have a
check out a
tent?
good spot.
Yes, I actually have a tent.
Okay.
I have a tent. I mean, nobody else has a tent.
I do not have a tent.
I just have a bedroll.
I don't have a
I
tent.
just have a
It
bedroll.
doesn't come in the cleric's kit, I know that.
Yeah, I don't have a tent.
I don't think a tent comes in anything.
I just have a bedroll.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
have a bedroll.
I feel like she would have a tent, though.
Okay.
With her
Then have
years
a
of
tent.
adventure. Okay, I have a tent too.
Yes, I have a
I'm
tent
putting
and
it
a
in my
bedroll.
inventory.
I just have a bedroll.
I don't have a tent. I just.
I'll have a tent. That's okay.
It's fine. I guess we're sleeping outside.
Talia has a tent.
I am most certainly sleeping in the tent. They're usually 2 people tents.
Yeah.
Tents.
Lena's just gonna get Seiravis' tent.
And then you can stay at mine if you want.
Alright. So you said you were going to look for a spot to set up tent?
Yeah, she's gonna look for a good spot.
Make a perception check for me.
10.
10. It takes you about half an hour, but as it gets darker, you do find a nice flat patch of land that isn't budding up right against a tree enough to set up 2 tents.
Okay, this looks pretty good.
I'll take last watch.
Okay.
Calling it.
Anyone else taking any sort of watch?
Lena will take first watch.
I'll take second.
He'll sleep.
Most likely spend time on the first watch, working with my spells, and let them divvy it up between them.
Alright.
So I can guess I could technically help you watch the first time, but you don't want
can't.
me rolling.
You can't.
don't
You
want me
are you
rolling.
are distracted if you're copying down spells.
Okay.
Alright. So it takes you all about 10 minutes to get all your tents set up and your sleeping arrangements set up. You tie your horses over to a tree, and you all begin to bed down for the night. Okay. So I need Lena. I need you to make a perception check for me for your watch.
What is that? Is that a nat 20?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Confirmed. You are very perceptive.
I see all the
You are, well, you are very awake.
before, so.
I did not see anything before, but now I see everything.
She's like, you know, hey, you dropped some ink on your page.
Like, yes, I can see that
Over
from
there.
here. Watching you.
Watches Felix go off and do his business somewhere.
He looks like he's struggling a bit, doesn't he?
You can feel it.
What spell are you trying to copy down?
Does he have to wear a diaper?
I'm working on all of them.
No,
I will let you do
He's well
for during the watch out. Let's see, you have
Not like Riley.
you can either do 1 first level, half a second level, or just do 1 second level. But you still have 6 hours of sleep.
Okay, I will just do 1 second level then. I thought it was like an hour per level though.
Yeah, it's a long rest is 2 hours of light activity and 6 hours of sleep.
Yeah, but I'm basically taking my watch with her, and then I'm going to bed
Just 2 hours.
for the watch.
Yeah. So I'll let you do half a second level if you want to get your first level down.
Half a second level.
Did I not?
See, that would just bother. I'd be like, if I'm gonna finish, I need to finish.
And then you risk the.
Did we travel 8 hours? How far did we travel?
You traveled your most of the whole day's worth. You'll probably get there by you might have to take a second night, but if you do, you'll still be there by early morning. And apparently, oh, there it is. That's what I wanted. Okay. So, nothing eventful happens during your watch. As you all, you just see, casual wildlife come hear the coos of owls, and nothing really fun happens during your watch. Then next watch is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Make a perception check.
Me and Felix.
I'm gonna
go
cast
at
some
it.
guidance on myself.
Okay.
So that's
It's a D4.
it's a
You add a D4 to your roll.
I don't trust that one. It's 2.
Now roll a 20. Oh yeah, you.
I am very perceptive.
What did you roll to?
I rolled a 19.
19 plus 2 plus her wisdom, and if she's proficient in it, then so yeah,
Yeah.
So I rolled a 20 something.
Uh-huh.
it's at least like a 23. So during your watch, you happen to hear the scuttering of rats. And what starts out as 1 turns into 2, turns into 3, turns into 5.
What? We skipped 4.
And all of a sudden you hear skittering of almost 27 rats.
That's really specific.
It was like I was curious if I had 1 and 25 or 27. I said like 27 sounds more fun. Let's go with 27.
That's what 8 make you.
And then as you start looking around to see where this noise comes from, you see this about 5.5 foot tall humanoid and as it peeks around the tree, you see it has the face of a rat about 60 feet away.
That's gonna take us.
I am slowly getting up and going and violently waking up Lena.
You're
What?
doing
What?
Violently waking up Lena.
You're coming into the beast tent.
As I punch my phone. Ow.
Not that violently, okay?
You're going into the beast tent.
There's a bunch of rats. Rats.
What are you
We were medium heavy.
Rats.
What do you mean rats?
10 minutes.
There's a person with the head of a rat, and then there's a bunch of rats.
Okay, hold on. And Lena's gonna start getting up, and she'll get her glaive and go out there.
No, I'm assuming
You're
that
not
this
wearing
will
armor?
be up also.
Yeah. Lena will kind of nudge you.
Well, I violently woke her up.
Yeah. Lena's Lena's got whiplash right now, and so she's kind of going over and tapping you like, she said there's something about rats.
Okay.
Is it something with the face of a rat? I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
get
gonna go
Talia.
look.
Let's have a look.
I'll go get Talia.
Yeah,
We're
Lena's
coming out
gonna
of the
investigate. Ouch! See what's going on.
What are you waking me up for? What's going on?
There's rats and rat people.
And as
Rat people?
as you all are waking up, you hear the skittering and chattering of all these different rats that are slowly making their way towards you.
I start putting on my armor.
Okay.
Start that 10-minute long process.
I'll help.
Yeah. I'm
Put
not
on my
messing
armor.
with that. Like, I'm
help
walking
you.
outside the tent.
It doesn't take off any of the time.
Oh. I thought it took like half
It
the
does
time.
if you help her. It can be half the time.
DM call.
Alright. At least I'm gonna help. 60 feet out, closing in.
So Lena and Seiravis are standing here.
Yeah.
You not donning any
Do we
armor?
see it? I'm not bothering with it.
I mean, you could keep it on, but then you risk exhaustion.
You don't get a benefit long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So, I mean, her unarmored is she's got a 13. She's not gonna worry about it right now.
Are you looking out?
Yeah, I walked out of the tent when she
You-
went to go get Talia.
You walk out, do you have CCP dark vision?
I don't know
Yes.
what her unarmored is.
So from there you see now about 45 feet out, you do see this humanoid rat that is walking at you, attempting to be stealthy, but since you pointed out, did not happen. You see behind him is this massive swarm of rats.
That is close enough, please.
I didn't get that.
They don't understand.
I've read all of that. you see it stop, but it's still just all this chattering, but they are not moving any closer.
Is there something we could help you with?
No response, but you do see that this guy is just like looking around.
Aaron, what's my unarmored thing?
10 plus your dex, plus your shield if you have one.
Oh, I don't know why I put 13. Mine's 11.
10 plus dex.
Because I was staring at that and I was like, wait, isn't that unarmored just dex?
Yeah, she probably wouldn't put on the armor then. So yeah, she'll go without the armor. She'll grab her shield though and her sword.
Okay.
So ignore all that. Sorry, guys. I don't know stuff.
13.
So I am not sure what you're looking for. Obviously you understand me. But I'm not hearing anything from you.
As he goes and hearing you talk, and you see his mouth open, but it's only the chattering of rats. He looks over at your cat that now catches a glimpse of your horses and readies himself for an attack.
To attack the horses.
I would advise that, and if he moves, I'll shoot him with my crossbow.
Yeah.
My hair is
Lena's
gonna light
gonna
on
take
fire.
Lena's gonna go. I mean, she's gonna take a step towards him. So
Mm-hmm.
with her.
I'm sorry. What are you saying? I cannot hear you.
Lena's gonna she's gonna kind of ready her glaive. She's just gonna move towards, probably like a couple steps towards.
Okay.
Talia will stay by the tent, but now she's angry, so her hair's on fire.
Can you see?
Do you have dark vision?
So you just see.
Aren't they close though?
We have
Closer
a
though?
fire.
We have. I mean,
I don't know how.
My hair is also on fire.
yeah.
Is she close to?
And that
Yes.
admits
I'm gonna do the Eyes of Night thing on Lena.
a 10-foot radius
So
of
it's-
bright light and a 10-foot radius of dim light.
So before you do that, at this point you have no idea where they are.
Mhm.
You see him. You're close enough to him to see where he's facing.
Yeah, that's why she's not moving so far, but she's
Oh,
gonna
got
take
it.
a couple steps to where she hears.
You want me to go up
let's
ahead?
do it.
I can
I'm
see.
doing
Yeah,
Eyes
yeah,
of Night
but
on
this
her.
is before that. So yeah, through the campfire, you would not be able to see it. You would see him pointing, and then as Nalamine comes up behind you and gives you that, you see this flash of light happen in your eye, and now your vision focuses back in, and you can
I
see.
gotta do it to her otter too.
You can see. You see this rat.
You don't have dark vision.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Okay, so, how far away did you say? I'm sorry.
Right now he's 45. He's 40 feet out.
Okay. She is going to move.
Protect the horses. He's looking at them.
Yeah.
No, he looked at the horses and then got mad and looked at you. He did not get mad at the horses.
How far are the horses from our camp?
They're right there.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
It was because you had no symbol of who you were, and then the horses gave it away.
Okay.
I forgot what
So
the
she'll
trigger was.
move,
So we just think they're going for the horses. Yeah, she's not happy.
she'll move about until she's about 10 feet away from him.
Alright. And you see as he gets ready for this, he lets out this jittering sound, and like he gets down on his human. He's still humanoid, so but he's down on like all fours. Lets out a jittering sound, and you see the rats start move towards you.
Is he aware of that?
Yes. Go ahead and have everybody roll.
That just clicked in my brain. I was like, ah, yes.
Guidance again.
God damn it.
Sure.
14.
Um.
Oh no.
That
Oh
is
no.
a 4.
Cleric initiative.
You can actually give yourself the thing for advantage on initiative. That's something you can cast to yourself too.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can cast it to you or anyone.
It's
Yeah,
been a
you
long
could-
day.
Can't she cast it to like more than one person or
Only
just
No,
one
no,
person
not
at
the
a time.
initiative one.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
I'm mad about
13.
13.
You're mad about your 3?
Yes. I have not gotten a high initiative roll except for like what was it that one time where it wasn't
During
even
our
important.
pre-session
When
battle.
it wasn't important. Yeah. I have gotten no.
Well, if you
no
let me
high.
remember next time, I can give you my advantage thing.
Ugh.
If I remember.
Because
If it's important.
Lena wants to be right there in the front, but she always rolls garbage.
Oh no!
So she can never do anything first.
The curse of the die.
Seriously.
At
And that's
least-
the same thing with Kieran too. Kieran
least-
always goes almost last.
At least you're not the Wheaton.
That's okay.
Alright.
The Wheaton rolls consistently 1s and 2s, 24/7.
It's great. It is a curse that no one can explain.
I wonder if they actually burned that die.
Oh, probably.
Sorry.
Let's see.
Time is there? Are we time on a break?
It's 9:48.
Yeah, let's go ahead and call it a break.
Call it a break, and then you control it. All right, Wheelie Neck.
Right, we're jumping right into initiative order. With now, please excuse my minis. I don't have a lot, but 3 swarms of rat, or 3 giant. I'm sorry, 3 giant rats and a were rat. So Talia, you're top of the leaderboard. Or
Nah.
leaderboard.
Okay. They're all together right now.
Hmm.
Let me see the spell wheel. Which one is 15? Is that right center?
More or less. What are you
Would
looking?
it
What are you
reach?
trying to do? 15-foot cone
Yes.
or 15-foot radius?
15-foot cone.
No, that would not reach at all.
Oh, fuck.
You'd have to move up.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take, what, like 10 feet? Move up 10 feet?
You can move to the edge before you hit.
Okay, so
So basically, anything outside that black circle is
Rough terrain.
rough terrain. I don't know what I was trying to say.
Difficult
Her.
just so
That's
that you
right.
know, so Shannon knows, if you're standing here, a 15-foot cone is 5, 10, 15 cone.
Oh.
Okay, so if
But
it's
that's why we
at
have a
20
fancy spell wheel for.
Yeah, if it's at 20 feet, it doesn't hit.
Oh my god, this mini.
Then use the other one.
Yeah. Sorry, Joe. That's 5 or 10?
5, 10.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. And then I'm going to cast Burning Hands.
Okay.
But she's gonna do it. Okay, so it's gonna look like she's doing Produce Flame, like you've seen her do, but then it's just gonna shoot out because she's learning new things. So it's gonna be Burning Hands.
Is it attack roll?
It's a dex save, if I remember right. But double check.
Yes,
me.
Dexterity saving throw.
Of.
I don't know.
It's a racial ability, so.
I know, that's why I said of.
I think Constitution. So it's my Constitution. So it's going to have to be a 13. Am I doing that right? 13
What's your plus on your con?
plus 30.
Plus 3. Which
So 10 plus 3. And then do you add proficiency?
I don't. It's 8 plus 3.
Oh, 8 plus 3.
Yeah, but,
Yeah, it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your.
yeah, but it's a racial, not a class. I don't know if she gets proficiency.
That's why I'm looking it up.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely
double
don't
check
feel
on
safe
that.
in this chair.
Oh, did you switch to chairs?
No. But I went to
Is
move
yours
it. This
broken
leg,
too?
this leg
It's
is
your
like.
spellcasting ability for this.
I'll flip them over and tighten them more.
So it would be.
I know, that's what I said. I was
So I
like,
have to beat
oh,
a dex
see that?
save of. Yeah, so
I'm
it's,
gonna die.
so it's your 8 plus your proficiency plus your constitution.
8 plus proficiency plus Constitution. So 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 3 is. So 13.
13?
See.
Let me see what their dexes are. Because that's two past. The lighter one of the three is the only one that fails.
Okay, so the light one takes.
It's 3d6.
Yes.
Squeak.
Okay, I don't think I had any.
No, squeak.
So,
No, it's just straight
9 points of fire damage.
So 9 points of fire damage. Half for 2 of them. So it'll be 4 and 4. Alright.
I'm glad you like it.
Well, you're already dead.
Yeah. Guys,
So
that was cool.
As you see Talia go up, you see her go up, and the small little flame comes out in her hand, and you're like, why did she go that far up for one little flame? And then she claps her hands together and reopens them, and as she does, a blast of fire shoots out, completely burning one of the rats off, and the other two are singed.
That was new. Okay. Cool. And then I will use the rest. I will like
You can tell 20 feet of movement.
20 feet. I will move up. There. And that's my turn.
There. Next up is Seiravis.
Okay, so I will,
This one.
see how far away is that dude? Okay, so he's in range. I will, pull out take my crossbow. Since they're doing this, I will take aim at the giant rat in front of the were-rat and let loose.
Okay.
That is an 11.
Miss.
I'm a little shaky. Okay.
Alright. This is the end of your turn. So next up, actually all three giant rats go at the same time.
Attack me, bitches.
Alright, and that's exactly what they'll do. And they get advantage.
Why?
High tactics.
Tactics.
That's stupid. I say that in game.
This is stupid. Ah!
You see my cool fire
That
trick?
is 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. I'm not wearing my armor, so that hits. I mean, it would have hit either way, but just barely.
And that is
Everything gonna hit me.
4 points of piercing damage.
Ouchie.
And
It didn't hurt. I got it.
and then this one will
She flinches for like a second, but then she's like, didn't hurt.
he will take his movement and actually go behind you.
And it, by the way, her like hair, so it doesn't look like her hair is on fire. It literally just like a flame on her head where her hair was.
Second one will attack you.
It's very interesting.
That's gonna miss. That's gonna be an 8 to hit.
Misses. He clinks off my shield. Ching!
Then he'll do
Move my
10,
shield in
20,
the way. Ching!
30. He will go out of your melee range.
Oh, I will take that attack.
Okay, make your swipe.
Why did I use that? You've not been rolling good for me today. That is 11.
11. That just barely misses.
Fudge mackerel.
Alright, so and now it is
So its AC is 12.
his turn. And he will let's see. Okay, so he will
Sorry.
take his movement and go 10, 20. So actually, no, that's not like 20 over here.
Oh, he's leaving?
And he's gonna shoot at you with a crossbow.
Me?
Yep.
Okay.
That is a natural 16 plus 4, so that's a 30, 20.
That hurt. That hits.
That hurts.
If it's within range.
I pull up my shield, but it goes just underneath my shield and gets me right in the gut.
And that's gonna be a 4 points of piercing damage.
I shake it off like it's nothing, but inside I'm dying.
And he
But inside I'm dying.
makes 2 attacks, so he does get a second attack.
Who?
The were-rat.
What? We're not level 5 yet.
That is 11 plus 4, so 15 to hit.
Yes, it hits. I should have put on my armor.
That is another 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Now she's just mad. She's like, stop wailing into me. You're not even that intimidating, you stupid rat.
And then he'll take his last movement to go back.
Is that a rat?
Yeah,
Where?
this is a were-rat.
Oh, okay. And the other ones are...
Giant rats.
Giant rats.
Got it.
Next up is Nylamine.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it. You're close enough. If you're talking, that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So even at an angle.
I'm gonna cast sleep on him.
Okay.
Who?
What do I roll for?
What was the range on it?
It's 90
90
feet.
Yeah, you guys.
5d8s at level 1.
So what do I roll?
You roll 5d8s.
5d8s.
And roll high. Hope you roll over his hit points.
5.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot.
That's 4.
Do you need it? That's 12, 14, 21. That's not go over his maximum hit points. You would have to roll 5 sevens.
That sucks.
Are you moving anywhere? Bonus action, anything?
I'm gonna bonus action spiritual weapon.
Can't do
cast
2 spells in 1 round. I'm not sure.
Can't?
I don't think you have a bonus action cantrip at all. Not sure if you have a bonus action thing for your race either. Haven't done tieflings much.
No, I don't think so. No, it's
Alright.
anywhere
You
in.
moving anywhere? Nope. Alright. Lena, your turn.
Cool. I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to swing at him with my glaive.
Okay.
I'll use this one. Shit. That doesn't hit. It's a 7.
So that does not hit.
That was a 2. Okay, well, I'm gonna move Felix.
Okay.
What did you say his movement is?
Is subtract 10. Being encumbered.
Okay, he's going to make a
Otter versus rat.
bite.
Okay. Make an attack.
The land weasel versus the water weasel.
Wow, you hit better than me. 21.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Felix, learning from your mistake.
Yeah, seriously. 5, 7.
Yeah, it's gonna kill him.
God damn. Felix better than me.
9 points burnt to a crisp, so they're not very tough.
Well done.
So as you go and you see your otter just go and just like bounce over to it and
He's so
just goes over and just noms into it and just completely tears off some of the burnt flesh.
She's like, don't worry, I got you.
It'd be strong for you.
Elaine's like, good job.
Then that brings us back to the top round, Talia. Who's
I can-
always at the top of the round.
Oh. Can I do one more thing?
Ooh, for what?
I was going to use my unwavering mark.
You have to hit for that, don't you?
I think so. I think you have to hit.
Pretty sure it's when you attack or when you hit a creature.
Mark creature until the end of next turn. They have disadvantage on an attack that doesn't target you.
Pretty sure you have to hit the creature.
You have to hit them to...
I'm pretty sure you do. Let me double check.
Okay, well then never mind.
I'll double check.
Never mind.
I'm checking anyway.
Never mind.
You should check it.
Cavalier. See. Unwavering mark. When you hit a creature.
Oh,
with
okay,
an
okay,
attack.
okay. Okay, got it.
I knew what we were
Understood.
going to
And
Understood.
he's still.
and plus, he was dead anyway. So.
I can still see him, right?
Well, not him.
Oh,
a
but my
different.
movement is halved because it's difficult
Well,
terrain.
now that I understand what
Yeah.
it's, yeah.
I don't know. That would take me 15. Yeah, okay. She's gonna turn around and attack that one.
Okay.
Ooh, I crit. 26.
Yeah, no, that's gonna hit. That's funny.
Its AC is 12.
Yes, it is.
Okay, let's actually roll good for once. Okay. 10 plus 2 is 12 plus 4 is 16.
That's a 3. Oh no,
That's a 5.
That's a 5. Yeah,
16.
it's gonna kill him.
Ha!
He only had 3 left.
Stupid rat.
Don't take this away from her. Don't be like, she only had 3 left. She did all the damage to it.
She did.
I did do
She
all
did
the
kill
damage.
2 of them.
And then I'm gonna use my movement. 5, 10, and then this is 5 or this is 10?
So you're in.
Oh wait,
difficult
never
terrain.
mind. That's as far as I can go, right?
You
So
can
right there
step
is
one-
20.
You can step 1 to the side.
Okay.
That's 30. Alright. So that's the end of your turn. Seiravis, it's your turn.
Cool.
I'm going to take a shot at this thing from here because it's shooting people with crossbows. So I want to shoot at it with a crossbow.
You have a range of 60 feet? Before
Yeah.
range? Okay.
That is a nat 22.
Hey! We natting the crap out of
Don't
this
forget
thing.
to tell
Roll
Lena the
damage.
duck. Don't shoot her in the back of the head.
Dude.
She'll step out of the way.
That's a 2, so 4 plus 3 is 7.
7 points of piercing damage. Alright.
Okay, he's getting
Moving anywhere?
No.
knocking that over.
Alright.
You move that
And with that,
Actually, I will step 1 step closer so that in case something does attack me, Lena is right there.
his turn. He'll take, so it's 10, 20, 30. Bonus
you
action,
bitch.
he's off the map.
What did he need?
It ran
Get back here,
away.
you coward.
That is the end of combat.
She's still mad, but her hair is fizzling out. I was sleeping. It's cold out here. And the stupid rat came. Although that fire thing. Did you guys see my fire thing? That fire thing was pretty cool.
That was pretty impressive.
I've never done that before.
Well, you did a marvelous
I
job.
know, it was awesome!
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
From a distance.
From a distance? I mean, yeah, you're right. You wouldn't want to be caught in that. I would.
Yes, as long
Did you
as,
see?
as, long
I
as it was
burnt
pointed the other way,
Is
it
there?
was
Can I loot?
marvelous.
Can I loot the rats? Is there anything of any
They're all-
value?
Rats. You can get some rat hide or rat meat.
Ooh, I'll take it.
Oh, she could cook.
Okay. You said you want.
that.
I'll just bring them into camp then.
Stringy rat on a stick?
Does anyone want these rats?
Me.
No.
Pushes all 3 rats over. One is charred to a crisp.
Hey, crispy rat.
You have one well done rat, and the other 2 are medium rare.
I have them.
Are you like gutting them for their meat, or?
Yeah.
I'll make a survival check for me.
Survival. Ooh, proficient.
Can we go back to bed now?
I don't know if
you
I'm
can,
nine,
or I
so
can.
it's 15.
I don't know if somebody else has to stay
Well,
awake. She has
9
to
plus
finish her
6
watch,
is
then it's your
15.
turn.
I don't know
Yeah,
if I'm
you're
comfortable
able
going
to
back
get
sleep
out
right
all
now.
the meat. You get past the stomach area, and they're able to get the edible meat off the rats.
Is anybody hungry?
I'm tired.
Maybe
I'd like to
save
go
it
back
for
to
morning.
And remind me in the morning not to eat while she's
You don't want to know how the sausage is made.
No, I do not.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's right.
I promise it will taste good.
It's like too low or too loud.
Are there like any more rat noises around, or what?
No, everything has now
Rat?
skittered away.
Is it quiet?
Yeah, all you can hear now is the clanking of your sword back into the sheath and the crackle of the fireplace.
Well, I think we're okay.
That's dinner tomorrow night.
So I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Oh, breakfast. That's a good idea.
Nyla,
needs
wake me
bacon?
up when you're done. I will finish out the night. And she goes back to bed. She is sleeping.
Yep. Service is like, well, that was exciting. Hopefully it doesn't come back.
I'll watch for a little while longer and then get Talia.
Alright. The rest of your evening goes without any more excitement. As you wake up, Talia, it's now your turn for watch. I need you to go ahead and make a perception check.
I would have all my armor on at this point. She would have put it on for her watch. 9 points of perception.
Vision damage. 9 points of eyeball damage.
9 points of eye piercing damage. 9.
Right? You don't really see anything eventful happen on your watch. As you go and are a little bit paranoid of the evening, you go
No,
around.
she's not paranoid. She's just mad.
You mad?
You're a
mad.
little bit mad.
Because her rest got disrupted.
Nothing else seems to catch your eye, and the morning dawns on you.
Cool. Do I get the benefits of a long rest?
Yes, everyone gets the benefits of a long rest.
Yay.
Early in the morning, the sound of the morning animals bring you all to a gentle wake as your long rest finishes.
Rats, rats. Oh,
No rats.
That's
We're good.
breakfast.
No, I thought you said not to say what was in the sausage.
He was wanting peppers.
How do we know they're not putrid?
I'm gonna reach into my pack and pull some dried rations out and just like look at them and just.
No, I feel like that's a bit dramatic.
Talia's just staring at you. You eat rations but don't get dressed?
I would not be eating this if it was not dire circumstances.
Why not try her rat?
Yeah, I'm gonna make some rat.
It's a rat.
I'm proficient in cooking utensils.
You're good.
Dire circumstance, like you said. Just saying.
And it's not that dire.
Make a add your dex and your proficiency bonus.
Oh god,
Oh.
that's not some good rat. That's a. You said add my proficiency.
Everybody will be looking for them rations.
You said my proficiency.
Yep.
That's a
Can't spell
5.
rations
Plus your
without
dex.
R-A-T.
5. I have a +0 to dex.
Oh, interesting. So,
Really? As a cleric? Do you have a +0?
To dexterity, yeah.
Oh.
hey, just because mine has a
Heavy
+3
armor.
doesn't
Oh
mean
no, I was thinking of Jester.
To wisdom, I have a +4.
you don't have a
That's
high
what mine
dex.
is.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Apologies.
let's wait until you want to try to climb a tree. So you got some charred meat on a stick.
Does it look at
I'm looking just a little
It
more
looks burnt.
smug with my dry rations.
I think.
Just shaking her head.
Oh, and I'm gonna wait for her to eat it first.
I'm gonna look at it.
Because that's the real
Inspect
test. If she eats it first, then you know it's good.
Inspect it thoroughly. Cook it a couple times.
I mean, you did make it.
But she didn't eat
Obviously,
the
it
last
should be
food.
delicious.
You don't know
You made it.
Oh, it didn't quite. It cooked a little differently than I thought it would.
Oh, did it now?
I'm gonna take a bite.
Okay.
I'm watching her
It-
face for reactions.
It's edible, but it's charred and burnt to a crisp.
I'm gonna act like I enjoyed it.
Can I see
make,
through?
Make a deception check.
Do I see through her bullshit?
Well, she's
You're
making a
about to
deception.
find out.
Guidance.
Can I not roll something? I'm honed in on her. I'm
Okay,
just
go
like,
ahead. Make an insight check with advantage.
Ooh.
Why did she get advantage?
She's casting guidance on herself.
I cast
I know.
guidance on myself. Why did she get
How
advantage?
did she get it with advantage?
You just saw her cast a spell.
Okay,
So?
well, you did deception with the +4.
Oh, that's bad.
13 plus 3.
What was it?
Insight.
12.
No, you think it's edible food.
All right, hand one over. I'm going to take a bite.
It is burnt to a crisp. It is edible, but it does not taste good.
It's like that bacon that looks
I'm
like
a-
it's like just crispy bacon, but when you take a bite, it's like, this is really burnt.
I'm making that face like.
Service is literally like,
I'm just like,
biscuit.
peaceful. It was
Just-
delicious.
Reaches the bag. Sneaks ration. Not trying to be sneaky about it, but just. It was delicious.
At this point, Lena's just gonna eat her ration.
I worked hard on that rat. It didn't cook how I thought it would.
It's
You use it for
fine.
bait.
That's what, yes, use it for something other than to feed us. It's rat, Nyla.
That's what you got.
Yes, but it's rat.
Well, I've never had rat before. I figured I would try it.
Well, now we've learned.
Maybe next time you can, now that you know how it cooks, you can cook it a bit better than this time.
Probably.
It did taste a little odd.
You know, also,
No
I've never been
offense.
kicked by a horse.
God.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, earthquake.
I've never been kicked by a horse, but you know, I wouldn't just try it. I figured it would hurt. Right? Rats are filthy, disgusting
That's a
creatures.
flawed analogy.
Why? Rats are disgusting creatures, filthy vermin that spread disease.
Oh my
I'm not
god,
gonna
and I
eat that.
ate that.
That's
Well, it's
disgusting.
cooked very thoroughly.
That's the one I cooked last night.
No, that would probably taste better.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Roasted with all the nasty guts still inside of it. No, that would kill you.
It would taste better. Doesn't mean you would survive.
Oh.
Gross.
I wouldn't recommend eating it. I mean, it was delicious. Now, why am I bullshitting you? It was terrible.
Well, let's pack up, get the tents rolled up, and be on our way, I
Now this
suppose.
horse has like 7 braids in its hair.
All right, trigger.
I imagine that you went from you finished braiding your horse's hair and then just looked at the other horses
Do I
and then
know
just
what
kept
that
going
was?
down the line.
Yep.
But Nyla, this is
Make an
beautiful.
intelligence check.
She's just gonna look at her horses. And,
Thank you.
well,
I
Ash
worked
looks
really
very
hard.
magnificent.
Flat intelligence?
Yeah.
14.
14. With your studies, you can assume that it was a were rat, but you've never encountered one and you've never delved deep into it to know for sure.
I wonder if it's something that comes around here. It's kind of strange to see a creature as such just wandering in the woods about a day from the capital.
Oh, it is a little odd. Well, I hope we don't run into it again.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed a little more afraid of us. Like, it felt like it was...
Taking me 10 minutes to put my armor on next time.
The fight was over in, 6
I
seconds.
know.
I guess it'll be fine. It's nothing.
Yes.
Come on, Reggie. Let's go.
Maybe it felt like it was
Alright.
Let's go.
I had caught it and then I let it go. And
I'm
then
gonna fall behind again, or stay in the back and keep watch behind us.
Lena will ride next to Seiravis and watch ahead.
Alright, both of you make perception checks.
19.
Nat 20.
I'm not even making a perception
I rolled a
check.
damn 20.
I'm just braiding my horse's hair.
Hey,
You gonna see that fly coming.
I saw that
the
drip
total?
of sweat.
What's your total?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Would we have
24.
stuck around for an hour in the morning?
That's awesome.
if you wanted to, but
What's your wisdom modifier?
well, you could do it while you were eating.
Okay.
If you want to do that.
Do the feather fall.
That took
Okay.
I gotta say, because that's the only level 1, I think.
Oh.
Suggestions level 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta check them that way. When I say that way, when it comes down to it, whichever one I use, you're like, oh, did you use it? Yes, it's been checked.
You all get most of the way through the journey. Nothing eventful happened. Keep your eyes out for your suspicious were-rat.
She's looking out for everything.
N-
We're all looking.
just typical.
Did you hear those
Wildlife.
footsteps?
Yeah, it was that thing over there.
Yeah,
Lena. It was the squirrel.
Okay.
Footfalls for squirrels.
It's a really big squirrel. Actually, they make a lot of noise. In the just saying.
I know they do.
Think they're bear coming in.
Oh, it was just that bear. Where? The one way over there. I saw it.
It was there.
About mid-afternoon, you start seeing the comings of a small town.
Land ho!
You don't see it. You're,
You're in the
you're
back.
You're in the back.
I think we're getting
Horses
somewhere.
ho!
Horses ho!
It's just us, Talia.
Hey, looky there. And she's just gonna point to the
Oh, looks like we'll be at the town today.
make it in good time, I think.
It's just So just to double check as we're going in. So we're looking for an Amber Dune Books, and we're supposed to speak to a Korvala.
Yeah.
Okay. About purple blobby books.
Purple blobby books.
Okay.
Books that turn into creatures.
So as you all approach town, one of the you can see it's definitely bigger than Kinua, but smaller than Brinthia. There's quite a bit of people going around. Seems more like a novelty type town. So you have your porcelain figures, your pottery, your books. You're in nothing really like there's no real reason like an adventurer would come by here besides the guards.
But what?
Like there's no one that looks like armor or anything besides like the guards. As you all approach, you all get flagged down by one of the guards. He goes, yes, please bring your horses this way and leave them in the stable while you are in town. We will keep hold of them. Don't worry about payments about it. Don't worry about that. Most people don't stay here very long, so there's no reason to collect anything about it.
Do you have apples?
Yeah, we got plenty. Are you looking to purchase some?
Yes, I was going to give some to Reginald here.
Oh, sure. If you want to pay a little bit extra for the feed, it'll be 2 copper.
That's plenty.
Oh, that does sound like a lovely idea. I'm sure Ash would like a snack as well.
Same.
So 8 copper pieces for the 4 horses.
And make sure he gets good brushing down.
Maybe.
I'll throw him a silver.
I'm gonna give him a gold. Because I
Possibly.
don't have any copper.
So he's gonna give you 9 silver and 9
Just
copper,
make
or 8
change.
copper back. You don't have any
Just
silver
make
either?
change.
It's like I only roll with fat stats.
See,
Give him
I
You
have
see these hundies?
how many coppers
I'm
are in a
just gonna give him
silver?
1
10.
10.
It's 10. 10 copper for a silver, 10 silver
We don't run with
for
the
a
Eric
gold.
Callum.
Just gonna give him
What
a
did you say? 2 copper?
Yes.
2 copper.
I'm saying, keep the change.
You just keep the sale. It's more than his salary for the month.
You heard that too?
I did.
That was suspicious.
I know.
It's the middle of the
But
day.
rats usually don't howl.
I know. Super odd. All right.
It's the middle of the
Well,
day.
I'm all check-in trigger.
So have you
That
seen
woman
any,
finishes up her braid.
We were on our way here, and last night, while we was camped just about a day away from here, some creature that looked like a man rat came upon us.
That thing was weird looking.
A man rat.
Yes, and it had like giant rats with it.
I burnt them.
I've seen giant rats, but not around these parts at all, no.
Yeah, it was just a day out to the south. Along the road, we were just camped, just off the road.
It was very quiet afterwards too.
No, I this is the first that's ever come to me. We don't even see much of anything out here. We typically get a boy that will come peek its head and then walk away, but nothing really ever comes towards the town at all.
That's interesting.
Okay, I just thought maybe you should know. It seemed that once we took care of its rats, it tended to run away, and it didn't bother us anymore. But you're the god, so I figured I'd let the god know.
Well, thank you very much. Is there any reason that brings a group like y'all over to our town?
Oh, we heard you had a wonderful bookstore here.
Oh, yes. Amber Doom Books. It's run by a very sweet lady. Corvala.
Yes, we've heard it's absolutely wonderful, and as a learned person, I figured I must check it out since I was in the capital, and it was just right here.
Oh yes. If you go, it's about halfway down into town. It's one of the shops on the right.
Okay, that's thank you very much. Good. All right, Reginald, you be nice for him as he's brushing you down, and we will return.
As he's brushing it down.
Ah, trigger.
It takes you all maybe not even like 5 minutes to walk to the other end of the town.
Oh.
It's very small. You have your houses right in the very front to keep it all fairly presentable. But once you start getting to the back, it starts opening up to a wide field, and you see like stalls of things across the way. And at the very last stall, you do see a sign that says Amber Doom Books.
Sure. Translate into
Why?
So, what's the game plan? We just go in and interrogate her about the bombs?
Let's
Let's
not.
not interrogate her. That did
Yes,
not go so
that's
well
not-
last time.
Coming.
That's what you did. Last time I tried to do that to somebody, it didn't
I-
quite go
I-
so well.
I feel.
Well, see, that
ask
is-
politely.
That is why I'm asking now, so we know the game plan.
Yes, so let's see if she acts a little dodgy, and if she does act dodgy, then maybe turn in the interrogation. We'll set the bulldogs
So what are we
loose.
doing? Are we looking for magic books? Are we looking for smutty books? Like educational books? What's the goal here?
Well,
Why
we're
did we
looking-
come
We're
here?
looking for the latest manga. No, we, obviously we want to ask.
You've got Leda actually thinking, she's just like, good romance novel.
I know we're here to ask about the killer books and stuff, but I would like to know if she has anything on lycanthropes.
So we should definitely shop and then ask.
Yes, just in case things go bad when we ask.
That seems like a solid plan.
Do you remember what that book was called? The one that almost killed you?
I could possibly dredge up. I think it was something about Mazfroth's Mighty Digressions. But I could be off maybe, but I doubt it.
Did you write it down?
No, I have a pretty good memory. I mean, I also know that the two other books that were around town attacking people were Fantasima and Dark Hunger.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I do
Okay.
remember those names as well.
I hadn't.
All right, let's
The
go.
Dark
Lycanthropy
Hunter,
and
what a
Dorgan?
fitting name for a book that tries to eat people.
Yes, but we'll ask her about those books. I mean, obviously we want to know. I mean, they were sold. We know who they were sold to. We know that they passed them along and that they attacked certain people. The people who were, Mr. Yalerin and Vala, they did not get attacked by the books, even though Yal had mentioned he had read them. So...
He said he didn't read them.
No, me and him both spoke of the Masfroth's Mighty Digressions book and how interesting it was.
Oh, he did read it.
Yes, he said he had read it and did not get attacked. And yet, as we were reading it, some blob came out and
Maybe it just
tried to
didn't
eat
like
me.
you.
That's a very good possibility. I
Didn't
don't
the book
understand why. I'm
turn
just a jolly
into,
fellow.
Sure.
I'm always polite, Nyla, I mean.
Well, you're always polite. Jolly.
I am a pleasure. So shall we?
Let's go.
So you gonna handle this? You gonna ask her?
Huh?
I'm looking for
Wait,
lycanthrope
hold
books
on.
first.
Do you want me to ask her about the blob books?
I don't know if I want you to do it.
I don't think I
just
should
wanted
ask
to
her.
let you if you wanted to.
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna look for books.
I'm gonna
Okay.
look for my book and then
She's
we
like,
can ask.
and die.
Because I'll tell you what she would say. She'd be like, hey, where are your monster blob books? Would not go well at all.
She'd be like, well, darling, we have a fine selection of the latest hentai manga. Many monster blobs, if you know what I mean.
Oh, please show me. Tell me more.
Point the way.
I was like, yes, please. All right, on to Amberdoon.
Amberdoon.
Walking.
What do you see?
So you walk in and it's a fairly decent size. It's quite small for a bookstore. You have a wall of books on the left, on the back, and then the counter, and behind the counter you see a couple more books. You do see a man and a human, a male and a female behind the counter. And you did catch another female that said something to the front two and then went back behind the curtain.
Hello
Okay.
and good day.
Oh, hello. I'm sorry I didn't see you there. I was just talking to the owner.
Oh, was that Corbella by chance?
Yes, that was her. Is there... did you need her for some reason?
Yes, I was going to ask her about some books if that was possible.
Oh, is there anything I can help you with? She is a very busy lady.
Well, I had heard that she herself had sold them, but possibly, the books are Masfroth's Mighty Digressions, Dark Hunger, and Fantasima.
I do know that we've sold them, but I don't know who exactly we sold them to. But let me grab her and let me see what if she knows anything more about it. Please take a look around. If you find anything interesting, let us know. Avani here would be very obliged to help you. And he walks off.
Avani?
Avani.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. How can I help you today?
Oh, how are you? No, I'm kidding. I'm just waiting. The other three here, they may possibly have some interest if you could help them.
Is it,
Do you have any lycanthrope books?
well, are you talking about like a story or? Are you... Or are you looking more for like history?
More history?
History? Let me take a look. It's not a very common thing. I might have something. And you see that she goes and opens up so where she's standing up there with the register, she like bends down, opens up a thing, and starts looking through, and she's like, history-wise, I'm sorry, I don't really have much. Besides, just a different type of lycanthropes that can be.
If can I take a look at that book?
Sure, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look at the book.
Are you like trying to full read it in front of her, or are you just like taking a look at the covers?
Like, just kind of flipping through the pages.
You take a quick flip through the pages, and all of it doesn't really have much on the history of them. It just basically says, the types of, like, the werebears, wereboars, wererats, werewolves, and
You're like, hey.
We're rats. What does it say on we're rats?
As you go to start reading more, she goes, excuse me, if you're gonna read it, I really need you to buy it.
It doesn't really have what I'm looking for necessarily.
Okay, then I'll take that back then.
I'll go back.
Anyone else believe or anything?
Do you have any books about red dragons?
No.
Or dragons in general?
Maybe a story with like a princess and a dragon, but I'm assuming you're looking for something more historical. No, we don't have anything like that.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, he should be out with Corvala any minute.
Do you have any books on demons?
What are you looking for demons for? At the moment, she starts getting really nervous.
We are asking about some weird ass things.
More.
Well, I mean, now, not to alarm you, but, my companion here and the rest of us, we actually came across some sort of were creature last eve, if I'm not mistaken.
It was in that book that you just
It was
showed
it definitely looked like a rat person.
That's very interesting.
And my friend here, if she doesn't mind me saying, a few years back, a person dear to her was taken by something that could possibly classify as a demon of some sort. So while, yes, it's, odd things, but apparently odd things tend to happen around us.
Clearly, well, I don't know if I have anything on demons.
I mean, I'm not going to try to conjure Asmodeus himself here in front of us. But
that would have to be something that I'll touch so far, because that would be something kept typically near the back. We wouldn't want to keep that on the shelves.
yes, but if you had anything, I would definitely be interested in.
Okay. And as you all are finished this conversation, the gentleman walks out with this, very. They're all wearing these like, reddish clothes. She comes out with. She comes out with the red shirt and has a purple hood on with this black hair pulled back in it. And she goes, I heard you all were asking for me.
Does she have jagged teeth?
She make a perception check.
Shit.
I know she likes to wear football.
That's an 8.
An 8.
You sounded so excited.
As she's talking, she's like, you can see hints of jagged teeth, but you can tell it's something that she's trying to hide as she talks.
I'm just trying to make sure I'm talking to the right person. Yes, I have it that you had sold some books, Mads Froth's Mighty Digressions, Dark Hunter, and Fawn Thethema.
Yes, I've sold them about at least within a month. I'm not sure exactly when though.
Now this is going to sound a bit odd, but those books kind of transformed into some kind of purple blob monster that attacked the people that tried to read them.
But only some of the people.
Exactly.
Are you trying to pin something on me, or are you just asking?
I'm asking questions to find out. I mean, obviously you are surrounded in books.
Well, yes,
so,
this is my shop. I am a proud
and as somebody who
person.
people have heard of you, as I was asking at different shops away in the capital, people knew of your bookstore. So I don't think that you per se would have to do with sending out books to try to kill people, but it is odd. You know, where did you get the books? You know, and I'm not trying to get. You know, it's like, where did they come from? Is it something that you've heard of before as a book person?
Well, I do have a private study. Most of the books that I sell here, I've at least read once. But some books, you know, I trade for. But no, no one's ever come to me with this information.
Do you know if there's anything special about those books? I know that the Mazfroth's book in particular had been read by an individual before the individual got attacked. So someone had read it and it didn't change, and then it did.
Well, I've read that book.
So that means at least 3 people, and it only attacked the 3rd one.
I'm not sure.
I will describe in detail the purple blob that tried to attack me personally. And have you ever heard of any kind of creature like this before?
No, I have not, no.
I mean, I've heard of, doors and chests sometimes pretending to be, or monsters of sort pretending to be doors and chests, but I've never heard of books.
No, I've never heard of it. No, I have not.
Do you know how you came about them?
That one in particular, actually, when I sent out a couple of my employees out, and they actually recovered it from an old ruins.
Now I know this may be a long shot, but is it possible that the other 2 books also came from those ruins?
Well, one book because one I've had for a while. Like that came from my own personal collection. I was finished with that one, and I decided to get rid of it.
Do you know which one that was?
That was the Dark Hunger.
The Dark Hunger.
And then, Fallen Thethamar, I think that was left over by the old owner.
How long have you owned the shop?
A couple of years now.
A couple of years. It's strange that they would all just decide to attack people about the same time after being...
Well, I don't think it's so much what she's got, the amount of time she's had. Other than yourself, is there anybody else who would have handled these books?
Just my employees.
Is there one employee in particular that would have handled these 3, or would both of them have handled them?
Well, these are just 2 of them. I have 4 others.
Do you know if any of them would have particularly handled these beforehand?
No, they all came with me. They're almost like family. Nothing they would have done for these books. Or 2 of these books. Why I said 4.
Do I believe her?
Make an insight check.
Try. I was really hoping someone else would jump on that one, but we will give it a shot. I'm proficient. But that's a 5. 4 plus 1.
As far as you know, she's telling the truth. 4 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
I have a minus to wisdom, but a plus 2 because of my perception, so I rolled a 4, I got a 5.
As far as you know, she has no idea.
Do I believe her?
You can make an insight check.
Do I believe her?
Oh,
Do
wow.
I believe her?
5.
You are just as wonderful as I am at this.
I am.
Okay.
So
I want to roll.
So do you both of you want to roll, or one of you want to roll with advantage?
Do you want to roll? What are we rolling?
Insight.
Am I rolling?
What's your insight? Do you have a plus anything? Does that help you out?
No matter.
I have a +6.
No matter.
Yeah, you can roll with advantage.
Advantage?
Yeah.
That advantage helped. 16 + 6.
22.
She knows something about the blobs.
She knows something.
What was that, Nyla?
I'm gonna turn to Lena. She knows something.
Lena's just
You can
gonna-
stage whisper. You don't have to.
She knows something!
So, Lena's gonna wait for a minute. She's not gonna say anything just yet.
So nothing, none of your employees, so multiple employees could have handled these books, so there's not really anything there.
Did anyone else read them? Or just you?
Well, they go to. We have a communal library back on. Because we all share the same house, so we have a communal library in our house. So anyone could have picked it up and read it.
As she's
And nothing happened?
as she's
You didn't
talking
hear
to her,
anything
Lena's gonna turn
odd?
to you and say she knows something about these.
You didn't hear anything odd about it?
No?
Okay.
Make a sleight of hand for me, Molly.
Not 20.
Awesome.
Yes, you came through for me finally. +1.
Only because she was in direct conversation with her, so.
Yep. Well, I fooled her. Yeah. So she says that to you.
And you're absolutely sure you've never heard of these creatures before? I mean, any information at all would be helpful.
Well, what are you insinuating?
I'm not sure how to insinuate. It's just asking if you're absolutely sure that you've never...
Well, I told you that I didn't. So why would you bring it back up?
Because all of these trails are being dead ends.
It's just really odd.
So people are being injured. You are learned. Obviously, you read a lot of books. Sometimes some information, it escapes you. So
We just want to protect innocent people. So we're trying to find as much information as we can.
I'll explain what I was doing. I was reading through the book, and then it kind of just started bubbling up, and then it came through and just started attacking at us.
I'm gonna explain
Again.
the necrotic
So,
damage.
I would like to hear more about this, but I am actually still trying to run a business. If you don't mind, after we close up shop, I could have let's see who will be on. I think it'll be Theron and Zan on duty tonight. I could have them bring you back to our place, and we can have a conversation there where it'll be a little bit more relaxed.
That's perfectly fine. On the other hand, your Avani, I believe it was supposed to see if you had books on demons.
And red dragons.
And red dragons, apparently.
I can tell you right now, I do not have anything on Red Dragon. But demons, I may have something in our study at back home, but here, no.
Okay.
It's
I mean, if that's fine for everybody.
Not
Is there
something you
a
want-
tavern around town?
Yes, if you go back across the greens, should be the big building on the right.
What's it
Okay.
called?
Good call. Make him dig into his notes.
You can dig into my notes for this one. You sook. If it wants to work. Free to have Discord all this stuff to me, and now it's not want to work.
You have a notebook.
I know this was before I put it in the notebook. Because I was going through here. the wide.
The wide.
Thank you.
Of course, if you come back as soon as sunset hits, we should be locking up shop, and the two there can bring you back to our place.
Much appreciated.
Yes, that will work out perfectly.
She's like not trying to pull anything sketchy, right? Like she wants just to do stuff about the books.
Make an insight check.
That's still terrible. 9.
She just wants. She doesn't think that her business is the time and place to talk about this.
Okay. Cool.
Well, Amelia, I'll tell Talia
Hi.
that what's her face knows something about
Corvalla.
yeah that.
Interesting.
So, I suppose now that we know that she knows something at least, this is not a wasted trip. I mean, really, we don't, unless we want to go in and brute force her, I don't think we want to do that.
And she invited us back, so.
Yes, then we'll just come back, talk after hours. And,
She didn't seem. It seems like she's genuine and wants to talk about these books. So.
yes, so, I mean, maybe there's something that is keeping her from talking to us right now. So, I mean, obviously, if she's been in business here, I don't think she could have been in business for this long, for a couple of years, if her books were regularly eating people.
That's true, that's right.
Unless
So-
everybody who had the books died and nobody noticed.
I mean, it's very possible too, but you would think that, somebody in a library or something and other bookstores, it would have happened. It's happened in public places in Paichu, so
True.
the odds of it happening 3 different public places in Paichu and then never again happening anywhere else, very odd.
That's very, yeah.
So it feels like it's a pretty recent occurrence. It's not, something new has changed. Oh, look, the tavern. Already, that was a short walk.
Not a big town.
Yeah.
You all walk over to the tavern, and it is not big at all. By big
So
building,
cute.
it is the biggest building they got in the town.
That's why it's called the Wide.
Yes.
It's so cute.
And so you open the door. There's maybe 3 tables, and the bar.
No.
There is no second story. You see a hallway that goes back behind the bar, and that's about it. And sitting behind, standing behind the counter, you see tabaxi folk.
If you'd be a dear, somebody bring me a glass of wine if we've got a bit. What time of day is it?
It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
So we got at least 2 or 3 hours to burn here.
Yeah, so I'll go up and get a few drinks. I'll get a glass of wine for Ruby and like an ale or
that's good for
something.
me.
And if we're going to talk to these people, maybe get us a couple of rooms, I suppose.
You go out there and it's almost like lion print on him. Very dark, has a little bit of a mane around his neck, but it doesn't go all the way up. He goes, is there something I can help you with today?
Hello. Well, first I was wondering if we could, if you had any rooms available.
Yeah, I only got 4 rooms total. I think I got 1, maybe 2 available.
Okay. Well, 2 if you have 2. 2 would be good.
Dude, well, let me check my book. And he goes and opens up. It's a folder. He pulls out a sheet and he goes, Oh yeah, I got 2 available. I guess you'll take them both.
I'll take both of them.
Okay. It'll be a silver apiece.
I got a silver. Yeah, so 4 silver. Okay.
Silver per room.
Yeah.
So
So 4 silver.
2 silver.
No, 2 silver.
2 silver. It's 2 silver. My bad. Yes, it's 2
1
silver.
silver per room.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'd just like to get a few drinks for us, if you don't mind.
Oh, drinks? Drinks, of course. Let's see. Are you looking for how many people?
There's 4 of us total.
4 of us. 4 total. Let's see. Let's do 6 more silver.
For drinks?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Did you want anything, Nyla?
No.
Particular? Okay, we'll make that 3.
3 drinks.
A wine and a couple ale.
The wine and a couple of let's see. Let's do 4 silver.
Okay. Sounds good.
So he hands you. So it takes him about 2 minutes to bring you other. It's very, very watered down ale,
Nice.
Delicious.
and your wine is like
Terrible.
terrible. Like they popped it open and left it sitting out there for 3 weeks.
Oh, this is utterly disgusting, but I guess it's wet.
Was it 4 silver total or 4 plus the 2?
4 plus the 2.
Okay.
Alcohol is alcohol.
Yeah, not always. I will grudgingly drink it.
Yeah, Elena's kind of gonna just swish it around and kind of do that before taking a sip.
Alright, are you guys doing anything else as you wait for the evening?
I am going to spend a couple hours copying the last scroll in my book.
I'm gonna take a nap.
And if I have any extra time,
Let's go.
Gonna play cards.
I will work on the rune puzzles.
Ooh, I'm gonna try to talk to his office. Kind of forgot he existed.
He forgot
Send
about
him.
you as well.
In the middle of the
Probably.
bar?
No! One of the rooms we got.
Okay.
Does he show up? I angrily take a nap.
You take an angry nap.
I'm gonna take an angry nap.
I think that defeats the purpose of a nap. We're playing cards. Magic.
You guys actually want to play cards, or you just want to spend time playing cards?
We're gonna spend time playing cards.
Okay.
While he's doing his thing.
Alright. About 2 to 3 hours later, you all finish your stuff. You wake up from your nap.
Oh, I thought we were gonna actually play.
That's why I was asking if you guys just want to spend
Did
time
you wanna
doing it or
play?
Oh,
actually
I just want
do
to
it.
spend time playing cards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
actually
I
play right now.
got confused.
Yeah.
I follow now. Okay, continue. Apologies.
The sun is now starting to set.
I won at least one round. Cards.
Okay, roll a d12.
9.
Roll a d10.
10.
Roll a d6.
1.
Okay.
Did I win?
Who are you playing against?
I was just telling you I won at least one round.
You successfully pull out 3 cards.
Yes!
12, 10, and 6.
Hold on.
Holy shit. I think I beat you.
You yeah.
That's a 22.
Oh, what did I get? I already 10. What did I roll? 9, 19, and 1, 20.
22.
Yep.
At 11, 9, and 2.
I won at least one round, okay?
got
It's
13.
in the world now.
There you go,
Yes.
you won against Lena.
Yeah, you won against me.
Alright. Sun's beginning to set. Everyone is now done with their afternoon activities. Start heading back to the shop.
Yep. Let's go.
So you all head back to the shop and you see You see an older gentleman who's there, finishing up putting away the final bit of books before.
Before we leave, I will take 10 minutes and change Saya back to a weasel.
Okay.
The weasel's back.
The actual weasel.
He's not a seagull anymore. He can't do whoop-de-whoops.
Oh, I mean, he could, but that would be some massive dexterity checks.
You go back to the shop and you see an older gentleman who's there, gray hair, slicked back, who is there, quietly stacking the books back into cupboards and preparing a lot down the shop. And as you approach, you can hear him doing a faint little hum. And then you see excuse me. And,
Nice.
And you see another young gentleman who's there. You see one of the books that he has in his hands that he's actually sewing back, that he's restitching back together.
Beautiful.
No, the old gentleman turned out. Oh, you must be the people that Korvala told us was coming back to our place.
Yes.
Yeah, that's us.
Well, we should be done here in the next couple minutes.
Like how she didn't take our names.
Please wait out here and we will be with you in just a minute.
Thanks.
I'm sure she said 4 very strange-looking people are going to be coming back here.
That is an accurate description of us.
Yeah.
I almost forgot how strange we all look, except for him.
I know, I was gonna say,
He
it's
looks
probably the
normal.
normal.
So you have the normal guy, and then you have his very 3 exotic women that
It's a harem.
he travels. This is literally a harem story.
We have a definitely an anime going on here.
This is exactly what this is. Our campaign is now an
pretty
anime.
pink tiefling with some purple hair.
You're a pink tiefling with purple hair. You're a short charcoal piece of burning charcoal. And I'm a tall ass blue elf with green hair and fins on my
Beautiful.
All right.
And fins. And strange tattoos. I mean, she's got face tattoos, so she's got other tattoos, but you probably can't see them.
Nylamine's just got
She's got like
tattoos.
tattoos.
That's about
She's got
it.
tattoos that come around here. She's got like weird body tattoos.
So as they finish closing up shop, you see that as they walk out, both of them are now have scimitars on their waistband.
She just blew my mind.
You seem so confused. I just started doing this. And she's over there, she's like, what?
You look so majestic. Okay, anyway, continue.
I'm just doing this. I don't know what's so majestic about doing that.
It was amazing. She dropped her arms and it was amazing.
So beautiful. That is a magnificence.
Good evening. Should we be worried?
Oh no, it just for protection. We've been having someone who's apparently had an issue with Korvala come by lately. He apparently tried to jump her one day when she was going home.
Oh, that doesn't sound.
So this is just for protection.
Did Korvala have a weapon on her?
She has a couple daggers on her. Nothing.
Oh no, that was me asking DM.
She's not there. This is her assistant.
I know,
bringing her.
but
No, when she was there, she did not.
Okay.
None
Oh,
of them
that's
have.
strange. So there's a person who's out to get her,
Yes.
and her books are trying to kill people. Okay, well, figured that she might mention that, but okay, I guess lead
Do
us.
you know why someone would come after her?
No, I do not.
That's really odd. This is such a tiny town. Don't you know everyone here?
I know most people here.
Well, I come from a tiny town, so I figured they're all the same.
Doesn't mean I remember every guest that we get.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
Oh, is this her house?
As you all are walking and talking, you guys basically go to the other end of town.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, that took us like 3 minutes. That was unacceptable. We should have got the horses.
Just take a few steps over. We're here.
You go and
It'd take more time to mount the horses than it would to actually get to there.
For me, yes.
as you all get there, he goes and you open into this this very very nice common room. It has a nice rug on it and a couple of chairs for you all to sit down in. And he goes, and he turns to the young gentleman and says, Theron, please wait here while I go inform Korvala that our guests have arrived. He just nods and the gentleman walks into the back, out the door and continues on. Theron just goes and just stands at the door, just waiting for Korvala to come by.
So is it normal, Theron, for her to invite guests here after work?
No, it's not. I don't think this has happened in the 2 years that she's been the head of the household.
Is it concerning?
I have no reason to trust you.
She's only been head of the household for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about these people who tried to assault her?
It was one gentleman, he said something about preventing rebirth.
What?
And said that Korvala was part of something bigger. I don't know. I'm too young for this.
How old are you?
I'm 13.
Oh.
Talia, he's too young.
He is not old
Again.
enough.
Don't swing that way. And that's just creepy, man.
That's just creepy, man.
So is going around and asking every gentleman how old they are.
I just wanted to know how old he was
Oh.
because I shared a similar story to him.
Oh.
That's all.
And how old are you, little one?
Oh, he's a baby.
You good?
So this person who assaulted her, he, not from the town, I'm guessing.
No, honestly, I don't even remember he even came to the shop.
Do you know what he looked like at all?
Human, light black hair, almost a bluish hint to it. Pulled back, short, almost like toupee-ish type hair. Thin. He had a mean bite.
He bit.
Yeah.
Like, that was his
Who?
attack of choice, was to bite?
No,
Who did
apparently
he bite?
someone stripped him of a weapon and then he bit him.
Oh,
Oh, that's weird.
okay.
Who did he bite?
One of the gods. They're not here anymore.
One of the city guards?
Mm-hmm.
And they're no longer in the city.
No, this happened maybe about a week and a half ago that they've been home resting.
Was it that bad?
Oh, do you know where the...
I only know secondhand. They said the bite was worse than the sword he wielded.
And this is the man who was coming after Korvala.
Yes.
That's weird.
Do you know the god's name?
I do not. I'm sorry.
No, he lives in the village.
No. He lives in Kaiju. All our gods here come from Kaiju.
very strange.
That's very odd that a man would bite somebody and they would be injured for over a week.
That is.
It might have healed in a couple of days. He might just be taking some well-needed time off. Most gods here stay here for 2-3 months. So if he had a family, I would understand not wanting to come back to work. Like, I'm lucky all my family's here.
Still.
Now I have a very strange question to ask you.
Sure.
Have you heard anything about rat men?
Like, rats, man.
Yes, like man-sized rat walking on 2 legs. Like maybe stories, maybe some of your friends heard around, see one creeping around in the woods or something outside of town.
No. Like, most of my friends and my family, I don't really talk to anyone else unless they're a customer.
Okay. Well, I mean, I just know sometimes these small ones get overlooked and you see things that other people just plain ignore. So if you do see one, don't approach it, but let someone know, okay?
I sure will. I'm a fan of my needle and thread.
So cute. Share the note.
As he finishes this, the door opens and the gentleman comes back and he says, yeah, she's in her study. She'll come see you now, or you can come see her now. As you go and you head out of the room you're in, you make a left, go down to the end of the hall, and on the right there's, you make a right. At the end of the hall, there's a door on the left, and in there you have 4 chairs awaiting you, her desk, and then she has a chair behind it.
Okay.
Yes, yes, please come in and take a seat. I believe we have some business to talk about.
Yes, I get the sense that I'll take a seat. I get the sense that maybe you're not comfortable talking about these things in public for some reason.
Whatever side she doesn't go on of Seiravis, Talia will take that side.
Okay.
Lena said it on the right side.
I'm just kind of there.
Nyla just
Oh.
squeezes in.
Nyla is just standing behind
I
us.
really feel comfortable talking about books of mine that I've sold that turned into monsters and try to kill people, especially towards buying customers.
I get that. But you didn't mention that someone tried to attack you outside of your store.
Who told you that?
People mention it. I noticed that your escorts here were armed. I couldn't help but ask, if there was something we should be worried about. They said that you had been assaulted, and that the gentleman tried to attack, got disarmed, and bit a guard. Said something he was there to stop a rebirth.
I don't know what crazy thing he was talking about rebirth. I do remember him saying that as the guards were pulling him off of me, but...
Inside check.
Alright, make an insight check.
Oh, that's not a good inside check. It's +6, so 15.
That's just enough. She knows exactly what he's talking about a rebirth.
Gonna whisper Seiravis.
You don't have to whisper, you can just say it.
You can call her out on it.
Yeah.
I don't want to call her out on it. When I call people out on things, I
Nyla's been scarred for life.
I'm gonna whisper to Seiravis, physically, walk over and whisper to Seiravis. She knows exactly what the rebirth is.
Oh,
what
really?
he was talking about.
Oh, well, it seems that, seems like maybe you know more than you're letting on. I'm not here to punish you or anything like that. All I'm here is to stop books from attacking.
Yeah, ain't nobody got time for all that.
But you obviously know more. You're not comfortable. I mean, I'm not with the castle. I'm not with the gods.
Looks down. Yeah, we're definitely not with the guards.
So please, just be frank with us.
Yes, I know what the blobs are. Yes, I know what the rebirth is. I have been making these blobs to make an extra bit of cash.
Okay.
But if the blobs aren't fed, they get hostile to whoever reads them. Just like the two swords on the wall.
Okay. And how does one...
behind, as she says, as you look over behind the bookshelf to where you really can't see it, there are two swords and a cross.
Okay, so what... I guess 2 questions. How would one feed one to prevent such attacks, and
Dead
what
corpse.
are they?
They're called King Watsons.
King Watsons.
Don't ask me, I did not name them. That was the former head of household.
Okay, and
This was her ritual.
I guess possibly the other thing is, why on earth would you create them?
To bring her back.
Who?
I should look up her name. What is her name? Nadalia.
Nadalia.
Nadalia?
Mm-hmm.
How do you spell that?
N-I-D-A.
N-I-D-A-L-A.
L-A. I-A.
Nadalia.
Leah. Not Nadala.
And if you don't mind my asking, what is so special about this Nadalia that you would... I'm assuming she's dead. But why would you want her back? This is a name that I've heard of. As I'm asking this, I'm asking the DM.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
You
Would
not.
I have heard of it in any of the readings I've done?
No.
Like in the books or whatever that I've read?
She was tragically killed before the end of her time.
By a blob?
No. She was not killed by her own creation.
Hey, you never
that
know.
Would be ironic.
So Nadalia created the ritual for these
Yes.
blobs, and then she died.
She was murdered, and we've been slowly trying to build up the money to bring her back.
Who murdered her?
Why do you need to bring her back?
I'm not sure. One day she was coming home from the shop, and we were alerted by the gods that she has been murdered.
I'm very confused.
Why try to bring her back?
Why murder?
You see, she's an interesting specimen. I feel like, well, I'm also hiding one more thing from you that I should be quite frank about. And so she pulls back her hair, and her hair is all ragged, and releases the cloak, and you see as she transforms into a jaguar.
A jaguar, like a lycanthrope jaguar.
Mm-hmm.
They got my mini.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Seiravis and be like, that's what
That.
Don't pet it.
that's what
That is exactly the mini. But no, it's not actually the mini.
Oh, what?
Or if you want the mini version.
Please, I've worked so hard to paint it, you guys.
Looks
It
beautiful.
looks really good.
Thank you. Give me
Okay, I'm not sure what to do here. I mean, like, at this point, like, I'm a little, like, hand toward my crossbow kind of
Yeah,
thing.
Lena's
like,
kind of got like the.
that's a little uncomfortable.
She's already got her shield on.
I don't know. I saw a creature much like you, only radish, last eve.
I'm gonna pull out the book on lycanthropes that I have. Not my book, but the other book.
Okay.
And I'm start flipping through it.
You're reading a book right now?
I'm trying to focus.
What?
Flipping through the pages. Trying to find
Is your whole
pages.
family like this?
Yes, every single one is a jaguar.
Oh, you can speak like this.
Yes.
I'm trying to find everything I can on how they look, their appearances, everything.
What was her name? Nadia?
Nadalia?
Was she one of your creatures?
No. You can tell she's not a full jackal. She's in her hybrid form, so she's not full jackal.
Jackal. What's a jackal?
That dog.
It's a type of dog.
Got it. Okay. That's what I. Okay.
Think Egyptian Doberman.
Sounds so cool.
I'm sorry. What did you ask?
I
Got lost.
I was
Remember if you asked
asking.
about the were-rat or
No, I said
Nadalia.
that the one of them was.
I
I
asked
saw
about
something in
Nadalia.
a rat form was like this, and like as my hands like on the crossbow, and it was quite unnerving as it attacked me, looking a lot like you. So if there's a way, possibly you could not.
Well, I can always shift back if that makes you more comfortable.
Very much so. Thank you.
She shifts back into her humanoid form.
Okay. What did you say, Talia? I completely.
Trust me, I'm not here for a bloodbath. If I wanted that, you probably would have died in the first room.
Okay.
That's showing.
Nadalia.
The rug's not just for
Nadalia?
decoration; it is for defense.
Nadalia.
Nadalia.
Nadalia. Was she one of you? A jackal?
No, she's
Thing?
much more of a rare creature. She's a lamia.
Do I know what that is?
I don't either.
I know what that is, but
Make a history
do I
check.
know what that is?
What is it?
It sounds like it's
Lamia.
like half llama.
How do you spell it?
Lamia.
I probably know what that is. I think that's an 18.
Do I know what that is?
Make a history check.
Do I know what that is?
Yes, that's an 18.
I most likely do not know what that is.
That is a 17.
It's a snake person.
Oh. Sounds like a llama person.
Actually, D&D has lamias as
A race?
Mm-mm.
I thought snake people were
Something
Yanti.
else. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have Yanti.
Yeah, but there's Shanti, and then there's like different types of snake serpent people too. Like Medusas are technically serpent people, and there's another one out there. I can't think of the name of them. It's not Yanti.
This is a lamia.
Oh, that's like a lion
That's the
person.
9%.
Oh.
It's not a picture of her, but that's the closest thing of a lamia I could get. No.
I think the confusion from my side is more, how are you making money from blobs?
I can sell the book more than once, especially ones on the more rare side where we charge 200 gold for.
So you turn the books into blobs, the blobs eat the owner, and then you return them, you get the book.
Well, the book never left.
Oh, so you create copies, the blobs are the copies of the book.
Yes, and so you see this, like, it will not attack, I promise. She goes and grabs a sword, lays it down on a table, snaps her fingers, and it turns into that same blob. And then then immediately after that she says a command word, and it goes back into a sword.
That is very, very odd.
And it just
Doesn't it-
listens to you. Just listens.
Yes. It's part of the ritual.
Huh.
And you have to feed them dead bodies.
Dead bodies are the easiest way to do it. That way they don't try to kill anyone living.
That's very unpleasant.
Well, I mean, they're trying to kill living people now, though. And I feel like, I mean, we got here pretty quickly after the incident in Paichu. Like, I mean, you could give people a warning or something.
I feel like they want to buy the book if we did
Like,
that.
the book needs to eat, feed it a rat every third day, it'll be fine.
I guess, but most people won't buy it if I tell it's a blob.
I don't know. I feel like there has to be an easier solution to this. I mean, we can't just have books running around trying to eat people. Because that's, like I said, obviously it's not going to do any good. You'll lose money that way because eventually people are going to be like, oh, yes, I bought this book from Amber Dune. And it tried to kill me. Ah. Don't buy from there. 1 star on Yelp.
That's really, I mean, that's really the reason why I knew about your bookstore. It's because they mentioned all 3 books came from there.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that is true.
Those are innocent people, not doing anything wrong. At least until proven guilty.
It's also how I get my money.
I mean, but you're obviously, despite your alter self there, you're a mild-mannered person, a business person. You should be able to see that, this is not sustainable.
Sell more smut books.
Maybe, can you copy the books?
Not as quick as I can make a blob.
But copies, you could sell and people would come back to buy more things. This way you sell the book one time and that person's dead. They're not going to come back looking for the books. But if you have a bunch of copies of rare books that people can't get anywhere else,
Then they're not so rare anymore.
That book may not be so rare when you get a copy. But I don't know. I feel like the blobs are not the answer here. And I'm not threatening you. I'll just know not to buy books from Amber Dune Books. Personally, I will know this, but it won't take long before someone who isn't as polite, or people who take more of an interest in these things, come knocking. And it sounds if you've been attacked on the street like someone already has. So maybe we could look into something. Maybe we could help find your person, or see who's trying to come after you. Maybe you find an alternative to your blobs.
Like, getting rid of the guy would always be helpful, but I don't know how this would help me get to my overall goal.
I don't know. I'm not sure how much it costs to bring someone back. Do you have somebody near and dear that can do that? From my understanding, it takes people of prominent power to do such a thing.
I have the knowledge to do it. I don't have the material.
No, what's the materials?
I need 1,000 gold and her heart. I have her heart and I have 450 gold. If there's any way that you all can help me, you will have a forever ally in us.
I don't trust her.
Alright.
She's asking for money.
Make an insight check.
Okay, that's a 2 + 6, so.
And you say you have how much gold?
450.
450
I would need
gold.
550 more.
So I believe her?
Yeah.
You rolled a nat one?
No, I rolled a 2 + 6, so 8.
Well, it doesn't seem to me.
What song?
Boom.
Well, it just so happens I do know of someone. Oddly enough, the price to stop your selling of blob books was 1,000 gold.
Is that so?
Yes.
didn't realize it would be that much of a penalty for my head.
Oh, I'm sure it's more than that. This was the cheap man. There was another person offering a couple thousand gold worth of goods and services. So, I mean, that would put it up to 3. So many of people looking to stop this, which is why I decided to try a more peaceful way. But it does seem funny to me that the amount of gold you're looking for is actually the amount people are willing to just throw away to make you stop.
Right. Well, to show you that you have my full cooperation, give me a moment and I will retrieve the books.
Okay. Would be much. I was about to suggest if I could get the books.
We could take some of the books to the monk and then take some of the other presents.
We're allowed back in the palace.
I'm gonna bring him some people eat books.
Hey now. Colonel's gonna get anywhere.
So he goes, she goes, and underneath her desk has a lever that she pulls, and underneath opens up. Behind her desk opens up a stairwell. And as she goes down the stairwell, she's like, if you all want to follow, be my guests. I'm going to be down here grabbing stuff out of the chest.
I know I'm going. What?
Check that shit.
I'm inciting.
Or you could incite.
No.
Have you
Inside. No.
I'm inciting. That's a 6 plus 6 so far.
12. She's going down. As far as you can tell, she's going down to get some books.
I will
Lena
take
will
up
go.
the rear.
So
Whenever I find the thing in, I'm gonna.
I will light a lantern.
I've been looking through my book and the Lycanthrope book this whole time,
Mhm.
while all of this is happening. When I finally find the place where it kind of describes what they look like, I'm gonna show Seiravis.
Oh, Lamias?
No,
Or werewolf?
Jack-o'-wares.
Jack-o'-wares, yeah.
Jack-o'-wares?
Like, aggressively shove the book in his face, like,
Okay.
Read.
Is there anything special here?
Read.
read.
Nothing really special besides, just Jack-o'-wares and, like, properties of them and where they hang out, what they can do, kind of thing.
They have a disposition here?
What do you mean?
Alignment. Disposition. Like, are they, mean, chaotic? Are they generally...
Chaotic.
Do they have a mean, like, are they cruel kind of thing? Or are they just kind of like elves are chaotic?
They typically more on the evil side, but you can tell the way that Corvala is that this has been given to her by Nadalia, and these are her wishes that she's following.
Okay. Alright, good to know, good to know. And follow her down the stairs with my lantern.
And I'm following behind Seiravis.
And then you're following behind Nylamine, who's following behind Seiravis, who's following behind me, who's following behind Carval.
So you get down to the
What's a troop?
and
Okay.
and as she gets down to the bottom, side by side in this like maybe 10-foot radius room. It's very small.
Why is the shortest person in the back?
You see 2 chests there.
Take up the rear.
She goes and opens up the second chest, and pulls out the 3 books. The Mass Frost's Mighty Digressions, Fallen Thethamir, and the Dark Hunger, and hands all 3 to you.
Okay, Nylamine, do you have a bit of that rat meat?
I think I do.
I'll leave the rat meat on the book. Anything happen?
These are the genuine articles. They are not getting lost.
I am inciting that.
Go right ahead.
That's a 3 plus a 6.
That's a lot.
They are the genuine article.
Okay, I just want.
But if you want to leave that, I can feed those to the swords.
That would be amazing. Yes, please do something with it.
That was good food.
And
That was
we'll
not
leave off
good food.
there because it's already a bit later than I wanted to run.
I'm gonna
Alright.
put those books in my inventory
Okay.
because I want to hold on to this.
I imagine she just handed them out to Seiravis, and he's like looking at Lena like,
Like, Lena, I'm sorry, I don't like to be handed things.
Well, Lena was also like right behind her too. So.